6, 7? Wow.
So they gonna know I'll be bluffing.
We have 4 people want to play right now.
Oh, really?
Oh, we won. Okay.
Good for the game or no?
Yeah, so
Go back and see what I did previous. Okay. Hope I can last that long.
No, 10. Not
Just fold for 30 minutes.
I'm a gambler. If I see something halfway decent, you just got to beat me.
4, really?
I ain't gonna sit and watch our game. I'm sitting and letting around.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Oh, God.
No.
Adam, the one with the glasses right there?
Oh, they can make it wherever we want.
Omaha single board.
I'd rather play with you.
Single board.
I think it's on.
Double board.
Holding. Double board holding.
Yeah, use 2 cards on single board.
And then $100 cap.
Max.
And it's so clear to me now, and I know you know this too, but you wouldn't even be questioning yourself if it was somebody else. But
that's
nature of this thing that does it, that's why it's so fucking insidious.
Then Omaha
And,
single board. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raise hands of people who haven't played the stream before. All right, real quick. I should have already gone over this, but just real quick. So these cards are real fragile and expensive. So whenever you're looking at them, if y'all could try not to peel them, try not to bend them too much, just lift them up and look. And that'll help keep from breaking any cards because we don't have very many decks left. So appreciate it. And also, whenever, are we doing any bomb pots tonight?
Yes.
If we're doing any PLO bomb pots, that's fine. If we're doing any PLO bomb pots, you'll want to make sure that all 4 of your cards are on the box, and you have to kind of wash them all around so that they can all get red. And have a good time, and welcome.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah. And we want to buy them for 1,000. I'm sorry.
Because I didn't even bring them.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's have some fun.
It's all for fun. We'll just chop up the money in the parking lot afterward,
Yeah.
right? It's just for fun.
4 raises 6. 6 fold. 7 fold. 8 fold. 9 fold 6. 1 fold.
Mull in.
Huh?
Mull in.
All in.
All in?
Yeah.
You don't have all in
3's
card?
all. I don't have. C3 is all in for 300.
We're done.
He's all in. All the chips.
The way you looked at me, I thought there were different rules in this one.
No, I want to make sure. I just said call it. Already.
Want to run at it?
9 folds.
Yeah. Okay, you got 2 of them?
No.
Then please, I'll give you odds.
What are my odds? You got one of these?
I'm not even looking at which card you're asking about.
I want to spin for it, but not
2
that time.
thirds.
Just a little fun for the
Y'all don't let them out here.
What's that for me? Let me get a. He needs shape.
Come on, look, losing money on this one.
All right, folks, well, here we are. My name's Dana Harris. I'd like to welcome y'all to the live stream here at the Card Club. Tonight's our first night of a $300 buy-in, or you can match the biggest stack. So when they bought in tonight, everybody bought in for $300. Now, as the night goes along, you can match the big stack, so there'll be a little bit more action. For y'all that are familiar with our Card Club live stream, normally there's a lot bigger stacks out there, and it just limits the amount of players. We had a few players that wanted to, and a couple of these faces you'll see on the big game. They enjoy playing the live stream here at the Card Club. So, but a couple of new players tonight that allows us to get a couple new faces in. Once again, this is my first time doing this. I am not sure what's going on back here, but I'm just going to try to say, keep y'all, keep the game moving, keep the game moving. So T-Rex got pocket fives. Queen Chrissy. There's a local face, the Viper. She wakes up and raises with ace 10. Big Ben, action player. Jack 3. And Queen Chrissy takes down a small pot with the ace 10. Folks, for any comments tonight, I guess it might be good since it's my first time and y'all gonna give me some bad comments or anything. I didn't bring a phone tonight. I got halfway here from home. We'd been on vacation and got halfway here and noticed I didn't have a phone and wasn't planning on doing commentating until I got here and they asked me to, but I'm glad to be here. And let's see how this all goes down. I'll probably keep it quiet a lot tonight and just kind of let the hands speak for themselves. I say that, but I'll probably end up talking more than anybody. Uh-oh. We got someone bringing us a phone now. So it looks like I will be able to see your comments.
Where's Kai been? Oh, he's still over there?
He went back.
The big one, right?
Short Rob, I see you. The Viper just brought me her phone. What's up, Dana? It's Short Rob. Good morning from Korea. Woo, you're way over there, big boy. Glad to hear you're doing all right. I know you're missing us. We're missing you. Action Jackson. 320 will get you 310, right?
Oh, okay. 85.
Mercedes Rob's got the ace queen offsuit. Raises to 85. Zock's got 10 jack. Club. He's calling. Let's see what Big Ben. Big Ben liable to get away from that, yeah. So ace queen off jack 10 club. Flop is queen 3-9. 7 on the turn. Diamonds. Nobody's got diamonds.
Hey, Joey.
Oh. Okay. I said 50. Oh, you got, oh, just chips and take.
Mercedes Rob bets 50 and Zock gets out the way.
I did what I said 50, yeah. Okay, just, okay.
And then the ace comes. So with the extra stream on Thursday nights, we'll have one extra stream per week. We'll be doing streams now on Sunday nights or Sunday afternoons, Tuesdays, and then also on Thursdays now we'll be running this new game of the $300 max buy-in or match the stack. Like I said, it allows for some players that wouldn't want to be up against the big stacks of say some of your bigger players that are buying in $3,000 to $5,000. They can get in on a smaller game, and still allows them to be on YouTube and be on the live stream. So. I see Kylie there. We were asking her to join the stream here. We got a set of headphones here for you, ma'am. You could get on TV here, and she says she got to go back to work. So I guess it's just me. Y'all get me tonight. Once again, coming to you from the KARD Club in Harker Heights. We're on East Veterans Memorial if y'all like to play poker and you have not visited the Card Club, I would just say that you need to get out here and check out the game. We play a lot of $1, $2. We're starting to play more Omaha. We got 3 streams a week going on. It's no problem whatsoever to be able to get on the stream if you want to play. You know, you come in, play a couple nights, let us know you want to be on the stream. With 3 streams a week, we are definitely have the time to find to get you on the live stream for sure. All right, the flop comes Queen 7-4. Let's see, MJ on the 7. You got 2 hearts. MJ leads 15. Anybody gonna call him? I think the 4. No. 5-6 open-ended. Okay. Ian calls. He's open-ended. MJ coming to the 10 of heart. No help for anybody. MJ takes it down. Let's see what happens here. Okay. There's the cumulative standings so far. We see that Mercedes Rob's up $158. Ian, Queen Chrissy. Queen Chrissy got a little green check mark out there, up $31 right now. Manny Zock's the big loser. He's buying everybody's food so far. Once again, I'm commentating for the first night, folks. My name is Dana Harris. We're coming to you from the Card Club in Harker Heights. If you don't like my commentating, it'll probably be the one and only time. This will be the one and only time that you have to put up with me, unless I win everybody over and you'll start, you know, lighting up the web or something and goes crazy. But I doubt that. We got the comment sections back on.
How come the game ran so long? Are you gotta get stuck?
Let's see what happens here. Nice flop. Queen Chrissy there. The queen big kicker. Zock's got a queen with a gut shot. A couple small pairs leveled. The deuces, they fold out. Going to the turn with a 9 of heart. Zock picks up a flush draw. Going up against the queens. We're looking for a jack or a heart in there. $65 called. And blanker on the river. So Queen Chrissy's got the best hand. Let's see what happens here. Zock checks. Chrissy's going to bet out, and Zock will, depending on how much she bets, $50. Zock gets out the way. Smart man. Good fold. A lot of times you'll stay in there with that, you know, and end up costing you more and more. So good fold. Couple of new players on the table that I don't recognize. This one is Ian. Huh? What?
I got a player coming in who wants to know how much you buy in. What's the bid stack at?
Oh, you got somebody coming into this one? No, this is 30 minutes ago. So you got to look on the table. We're fixing to be filling a spot here on the live stream, and dealer comes over to find out what the big stack is, and I'm on 30-minute time delay, so it doesn't work very well. All right, let's see what we got here, folks. MJ with the 9-10 of hearts. Zach's got ace-10 diamond. MJ folds. Zach takes it down with a $60 bet. And MJ lives to fight another day with the 9-10 of hearts. Sometimes you call with that. He didn't feel it. Decided to get out of the way and keep playing. Zach keeps waking up with a good hand. Ace deuce. There's Chrissy with the ace queen. Raises to 15. Ian's got ace jack there. He's surely to call. Draw stroke, queen 10. Follow right behind. We're going to go 5 to the flop. Ian hits his jack. Well, hey, Frank's.
I'm here to join you.
How are you doing, Mr. Frank? So Frank Staines is going to come in and sit down with us and talk about the game a little bit. We get them all mic'd up and everything. Hopefully everybody, y'all give us a thumbs up if you can hear both of our voices. And
what's that? Yeah. Oh, you got to put it on there?
if anybody's got any questions for anybody here at the Card Club or for Dana Harris or Frank, just text us and we'll try to do the best that we can to answer as many questions as we can during the stream.
You don't have YouTube app?
Once again, we'll just sit back and watch them play and see how the night goes here. Interesting night of poker. It is going on live in Harker Heights, Texas, at the Card Club on East Veterans Memorial. Folks, you just, unless you know about the action at this place, you're out there and you live in Temple, Belton, Killeen area.
What's up with you?
You don't understand that there's poker going on right down the street. It's legal, legal poker house. We don't take a rake off the tables. We just do time per hour and a membership. So you're part of a private club, a private poker club, per se.
I do? Oh, you got YouTube? Okay.
Ian's got the jack. T-Rex looking for a club here on the no club. Ian's going to take it down. I'm sure T-Rex is going to get out the way.
She needs you. He needs you.
Turn the volume down.
And Ian wins a $210 pot there.
If I say something, you can hear me.
You can't hear me. I don't.
Well,
me and Frank's still trying to get the microphones and everything kind of worked out because it's his first. Well, I think you've been back here before and talked a couple times, right?
I played on the stream 4 times in the past.
Okay.
And I won over $5,000 altogether.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you've enjoyed playing on the stream.
Yeah, yes.
And
you can't beat going anywhere else. I'll tell you that.
Tonight, what they're doing is it's the first night. You know, it's a Thursday night. We normally have our streams on Sundays and Tuesdays, but being Thursday night, we're going to do a
PLO.
Well, no.
They were supposed to do
next
PLO.
Week we're going to do a PLO.
They were supposed to do it tonight, but I guess they changed it.
Tonight, what they're doing is they did a $300 max buy-in. $300 max buy-in. Now you can match the stack. So let's say right now the big stack is $545.
Right.
So this man has got 186 down here, T-Rex. He could buy in to match that stack of $545 at any time. Now, normally on Tuesdays and Sundays, folks, it's there's no limit. You buy in for whatever you want to. If you want to add $10,000 to your stack, you can. If you want to add $200 to your stack, you can. So
Right.
this allows what I was saying earlier before you joined me, Frank. It allows us to be able to have a $300 match. You know, a $300 max. So some of the players that don't want to get in there and go against somebody that wants to buy the $5,000 or the $7,000, it allows them to play against other similar stacks of chips.
Yeah, I see some new faces on this stream today.
Yes. There's I noticed Rob here and Ben and Chrissy, of course.
I played with him before.
Yeah, here's Ben. Ben's a young kid that goes to college in Oklahoma. And
Oh, I've got some history with Ben.
Rob
with
and Ben too.
With Ben.
Okay.
On the Christmas Eve stream, I got.
You played against Ben on
yes,
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Frank don't forget many poker hands, folks.
Oh,
He will remember a hand that he played 3 months ago. I have to relook at my cards so I can remember
I can remember the hand.
last hand.
The hand was Ace King of Diamonds.
Okay.
And he had Ace Queen of Diamonds. Ace Queen. I don't know if it was Diamond, but I had a diamond draw and I had a pair.
Okay.
Well, we ended up going all in and
you got him.
I got him.
The Ace King outlasted the Ace Queen.
Yes.
Always seems when I get into those flops where I should win for sure.
Do they got people on standby if somebody busts here?
Yeah, we got a couple of alternates already that they've got alternates. We'll make sure we ask Kylie when she comes by, but I think she does. All right, what we got here, folks? Me and Frank's over here talking. We got Zoc raised to $40, and Big Ben called it. Oh.
Big Ben hit his 9.
Big Ben hit the 9 top pair. He's got an ace kicker. He's going to lead out and see if Zoc stays to play. That's $40. Zoc's liable to get away from it. I say that. He got ace queen. He's going to stay and see what happens.
I think Ben's going to fire. No, I would have bet that.
Yeah, that's. I think a bet would have took it down. Of course, Ben's got the best hand and will take it down at the end, but he didn't have to go to showdown if he would have bet again. It's easier from over here in this chair. We get to see the cards. You know what I mean?
know, yeah.
I'm liable to be a pretty good poker player from right here.
Yeah.
I still probably lose.
On the Christmas Eve stream, you know, I donated some money on 2 different hands. Chrissy took me with a full house.
Chrissy got a full house.
And Chewy was on the stream saying I was Santa Claus.
I see you out there, Beatles. You said you should have got into this. Well, we're going to start doing it on Thursday nights. I do believe this next Thursday night is going to be at Omaha, which would kind of be breaking new ground here at the Card Club. That's a big subject that everybody always talks about, and I just try to stay quiet about. And
I really don't. I play the bomb pots when they have the PLO, but I'm not really fond of that. Sometimes it's hard to understand it, especially if you're playing high-low or whatever, how they do all that.
What I'm fond of, Mustang, is filling this place up and keeping people here and them paying their time, because being the manager of the club, I want to fill the seats and I want to get as much time as we can. And so if the players, I'm really just here to listen to them. If they want to play more Omaha, then we need to play more Omaha. If they want to play more spades, we might have to open up a spades table, as long as they're willing to pay time every time that clock goes off.
I remember one of the streams, we were playing PLO, and the flop was something ace. And I had an ace in my hand, and the next card was an ace, and the river card was an ace. And everybody was betting $100 every time.
Per street. 100,
Yeah.
and you had the other ace.
I had
so you had four aces.
That's right.
And you say they flopped one ace, and then they turned another ace, and then they rivered the final ace.
Yep. And
To
I had
give
an
you
ace.
fo-
I
to
had
give you
ace in my hand.
quads.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Card Club live stream, Clean, Texas. We are the sponsor of the Bomb Pots. We get to talking over here. Folks, you are going to have to maybe watch your own game of poker at some time because we just get to
Yeah.
talking. And Frank was telling me
We're
about
usually
having
seeing
quads.
good shot on here, but he ain't on here today.
Well, yeah, Jesse's not on here, and Slim Shady. They're some of the regulars are Bobby and Barry and Kai. Kai's off playing in the World Series of Poker. Boss man, let us know if you're out there and you're listening to your new tag team commentary folks over here at the Card Club. For y'all folks that's just catching us for the first time, we are a members-only card club here at in Harker Heights. Now, to become a member, it's just a $10 membership. It's a $10 membership to come in. We do not take a rake on the tables. Right now, we have 2 tables going along with our live stream table. It is a double board. Looks like double board hold'em is what we got here. We got an 8. I see T-Rex has woke up with trips. We got 2 pair with 9-4 on short Rob. Our big shot Rob. That's not short Rob.
Your name's Dana?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was wondering. Hey, shout out to their Kai's on here. Hey, good luck at that tournament, Kai.
Yeah, Kai's down in Choctaw, and I believe it's a WSOP event, $1,700 buy-in, and we sure hope that he's doing good down there. We're crossing our fingers and our toes and giving them a shout out.
Trying to look at these hands here. Oh, MJ's got a pair of queens on each board, but
Oh, so MJ's in. He's not going anywhere. He's got the queens.
but Big Shot Rob's got 2 pair on the top.
But T-Rex has got the trips, and
Okay.
then Big Shot has got the 9-4. MJ's in a bad situation with, having a queen on each board. He pretty much got to make the ride, but he don't know how bad a shape he's doing because Zach's got the case queen down here, so there's not even a queen there for him. Oh, but look there. What showed up but the second pair, Queen 6. No. What's the 9-4?
Helps.
Queen 6. No, it didn't help because that was with the trip 8s.
Yep.
The trip 8's got that board.
So T-Rex and
Okay.
Big Shot going to split this.
Yep, T-Rex and Big Shot is going to split the pot here when the chips start getting divided. That's been one of the bigger. The bomb pots get some good action, folks. That's the one thing about it. Even with this $300 max buy-in or match stack. Now, like I said, once you get the game going, it starts off at $300, but once the game gets going, you've already got people at $500 or $600 in front of them. Well, here we go. Bam. Cumulative winnings. Ian looks like he's on top. We got about. Right now, Frank, we got 5 people in the green and 4 people in the red. Looks like
One guy's busted out already.
Yeah, Manny must be gone.
I want to tell Chrissy to put. Tell Chrissy to put me on that list.
Yeah. Hey, just take your mic off.
Put me on the list. If they're going to be.
So Kai just answered us. He is looks like going into tomorrow. So he's made the second day, and he says he's going to watch us later. Hopefully he gives us a thumbs up. I guess a thumbs down. We would never have to do it again, though. I'm enjoying the time here, though. Like I said, I'm new to the commentating. I've announced some football games at some stadiums in the past, but never a poker match because most of the people that's listening know more about playing poker than I know, And to listen to them, they all know more than you do,
Right.
Let's see what we got here. Queen Chrissy's woke up the Queen King in the short blind. She's liable to raise here. She gets to the table late. Oh.
Oh, Big Ben. I
I'm
think
not
Big
sure.
Ben's going to call.
Chrissy just had Queen King and folded it.
Yep.
I guess it was a raise to $22 and she folded. Okay.
Yeah, Big Ben ain't going to go nowhere.
Chrissy's being nice.
But Chrissy should have stayed, I think.
Uh-huh. There's not a whole lot of action, and I think she got back to her cards late. She's not real happy right now, though.
Nope, she would have hit her
Let's see
king.
Chrissy's face. She would have hit the king with the bigger kicker than Ben had. Big Ben's going to put the pressure on him. I don't know. Mercedes Robb is the one that led with the 40. Big Ben just called.
I don't see.
Robb is the one giving him action here.
I don't see anybody calling 7-8 with
Watch
that type
this,
board.
Yeah. He's betting the 60, and Robb is just simply. Now, when he bet, if he leads here, I would imagine that Ben would raise him. There we go. He ain't gonna show them cards off. He'll fold them. Get out of the way. He was trying to pull off a bluff, but
Yeah, that
Big
turn.
Ben ran into a
That
hand.
turn didn't even hit him at all.
Right. The bluff bet is a strategic. It's got to be done at the right time and the right everything has to happen. Because if they don't have that great of a hand, of course the bluff is going to get them out of there. But right there, Big Ben is holding.
If there would have been a flush draw or something on the board,
yes, it would have been a
better chance of getting the bluff.
That's exactly right. Better chance of getting them out of there.
Maybe he was trying to represent them threes. But,
Yeah.
but Big Ben wasn't going to.
He was definitely trying to represent something.
Big Ben wasn't going to fold.
He wasn't going nowhere.
No.
Ben is actually a really, I enjoy him a lot. He's one of the younger poker players that come in here. Seems to be going to college in Oklahoma and handling his things right, and plays a lot of poker as well. Just a good kid. I seen him. We went vacation. We were going to Kansas City last week, and I stopped in Choctaw, and he was down there. And I saw him in Choctaw when him and Kai were down there for another tournament. So, well, Big Ben, they done gave him a pair of fives.
And T-Rex got suited king-queen.
Now, this T-Rex is a new one to me.
Yeah, I played with him last week.
Okay. So is he from Waco, do we think, or?
I don't know where he's from, though.
If anybody out there is listening or watching, sorry, I don't know everybody. Most of them I do, though. And
T-Rex just flopped the nuts.
Well, yes, he does. T-Rex, you see, he's got the queen and the king. So Ben's in pretty bad shape, drawing dead now, as we see.
Yes, he is.
So let's see. Big bet, fold. He's out the way. Only thing he can do. And T-Rex is just wishing that he would have ran into someone that would have had the smaller straight or just straight to the jack.
We're watching live right here, right? This is live or no? This is still behind?
This is 30 minutes after that.
Okay.
So explaining to my commentator
I'm just making,
friend here that the game is going behind us here, and then we're watching it on the screen, commentating the action 30 minutes after. And that's to, keep the integrity of the game, make sure that no one's doing any crazy stuff. Sheridan Reed, new watcher. Y'all sound good. Oh, well, thank you very much. It's me and Frank. Frank has commentated. Frank is what we call a veteran to our Card Club live stream. He's played back there several times. 4 or 5 different occasions he's played back there, and always done really well when he's back there. He's made some good cashes. So he came on to hold my hand and keep me from being so nervous back here, you know. Let's see. It's not that I get nervous. You got to keep my attention because I'll forget that we're even commentating a poker game. I'll be like talking and looking and seeing what's going on over here on the other tables and checking out the action. I'm hearing people yell for chips in the background.
Well, Big Shot Rob flopped 3 of a kind.
Well, here we go. T-Rex has done it
flopped
again.
Another straight.
T-Rex has done the big straight 2 times in a row.
But I don't think Big Shot Rob's going anywhere.
Well, we know Big Shot ain't, and Mercedes Rob probably ain't. So this could be the big hand of the night right here, Frank.
I don't think Draw Stroke is going anywhere either.
Well, he's on this.
He's got a flush draw.
Hey, this hand, he's the one. Draw Stroke with the 6-3 spade is the one that led out for the 85. Now,
I think this is going to be a big hand here.
I think that one of these two on the top, either the set of jacks is going to go all in, or T-Rex is going to go all in. Somebody should go ahead and push their chip stuck in.
Yeah, if T-Rex goes all in, I think Big Shot Rob's going to call him.
T-Rex is a little scared of the spade draw, but he knows he's winning right now.
He did call.
He called it. It's 531 has been called. This is definitely the big action of the night, folks. We have a straight. Big Shot Rob has got trip jacks, so he just needs the board to pair for a full house. We got Draw Stroke. He's going to call because he ain't got enough money in front of him. He's in on the flush draw. And then Mercedes Rob, he's only got, I think, $177 left. He knows he's beat. But do you have to call here?
I know you have an overpair, you have a straight.
He's got top pair, top kicker.
I think Mercedes Rob's folded. It just doesn't show it yet.
Okay. All right, he did. So Mercedes Rob.
I think.
Which one do you want?
I think the flush might prevail here.
The flush. Oh.
It's going to go.
I'm going to say
as long as the board don't pair.
I'm going to take the jacks.
Pair the board.
Nobody wants to take
pair
a favorite
the board or a spade.
As T-Rex.
I would only run it one time. That's me.
Frank is a one-time guy.
I'm a one-time guy most of the time.
Here we go. Ooh,
there's the spade.
There's the spade. Now does the board pair and the full house comes? Nope. The spades are going to win it.
The flush wins the pot.
The flush takes it down with the 6-3 offsuit, folks. Takes in. I mean, he just really hit a big pot there. That was the pot of the night.
That's what's really messed up when you flop a straight.
Rob.
You flop a straight, and you lose all your money.
Yeah, you got the straight to the queen, the king.
Yes.
He did it twice in a row. He's got all of his money in pre-flop. That's what he wants. You want all of your money in. And then Big Shot Rob over here, he's going in with jacks thinking, man, what do I? And then flops a third one, gets a set of them. So he feels good.
Yep.
And then the guy with the 6-3 spades
comes out of nowhere.
Comes out of nowhere to hit the spade draw. Even gets an extra one just to rub it in a little bit on the river. So, unbelievable.
You got to be lucky that another person on that called had a higher spade because there was 4 spades on the board.
Okay, so I see Felix says.
Hey, Felix, what's going on, Felix?
Felix says, "What's up, fellas?"
What's up, Felix?
And then
what about them Cowboys? They're gonna break their one and done this week, or what do you think?
Folks, I do need to hear something about this. I know Chewy that did a lot of the streams and everything. He's a big Cowboy fan, but I'm older than he is, and I am definitely a Cowboy lover.
Well, I'm a Cowboy hater.
Oh God, Frank, you didn't have to tell me that.
Hey, I'm a Browns fan, okay?
Well, yeah, he's from Ohio, and I did a lot of work up in Ohio as a youngster, and really like Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus. We've really enjoyed it. I enjoy it up there. Except I got to get back when it starts getting cold. I don't like the cold.
I remember them cold winters in the 70s in Ohio. Snow, big snowstorms.
Football is definitely different up in Ohio, Buffalo, all of those northern states because, I mean, it starts having snow on the ground. We're not used to having to go out and play in it. And,
so what's up? How'd
he do it?
How he do it? What's up?
I don't know who that is. You know who that is, Frank?
I don't know who that is.
How he do it?
I don't know who that is.
So we got someone commenting on the live stream. His name is How He Do It, and says howdy, Frank. Frank said howdy. All right, here we go. We're playing poker again. Queen Chrissy, she's called 20 with the Queen 10 offsuit. We got 2 spade draws, and comes 5, 5, 10.
Nobody has the 5.
Chrissy has the 10. She takes the lead with 2 pair there, and the other 2 are on spade draws. Drawstroke just hit a spade draw, so he's feeling good about himself.
Yeah, Queen Chrissy ain't gonna.
She ain't.
She's gonna stay.
Yeah, you're not gonna run her off with top pair with 2 pair. Drawstroke might be betting, picking on the wrong one unless he can get him a spade right here. So he needs a 7.
Yep, 7 and a 7 on.
A 7. Chrissy's going to lead out. Imagine Drawstroke's going to get out of the way right here, $70 to call. Unless he just feels like $70 for a 7, you know. I mean, it'd have to be some heroics going on there. Chrissy takes down another hand. Yeah, I see Kai's on here, and that's the one thing about Kai. He loves the Cowboys so much. He loves them so much that he hates them. You know what I mean? I think that's really what it is.
Whatever they do with that Christmas present
we have it over there on the wall, the fan cave. He loves the Cowboys so much that it's just made him hate them, you know. And I think for people that's my age that's seen them win the Super Bowls and stuff, and everything was great, and then we've just went into years of mediocrity. I think that's what happened to Kai, but
just like Kai, Brady has never lost to the Cowboys.
Yes, that's what Kai Rector is telling us, that Brady has never lost.
You got that right, Kai. They ain't never
Cowboys.
lost to the Cowboys.
I'm hoping, and I bet you really deep down inside that Kai is hoping for a Cowboy win this week.
Queen Chrissy with pocket jacks.
Chrissy's woke up with
Draw
jacks.
stroke with ace queen.
I heard about
T-Rex with queen 9.
a bet, and I'm not gonna be the one to announce this bet that I heard. But through the grapevine, there's a bet that Kai has got with a certain player that plays on the stream a lot, that he's got a good-sized wager that was bet maybe 6 or 7 weeks ago. And so we'll see if there's any comments over here or if Kai wants to put anything out there about what's going on. But I would think with me,
T-Rex is all in here.
Oh, T-Rex went on tilt when he got the queen 9, or he had the queen king.
Drawstroke hit his ace.
And Drawstroke hits the ace. Queen Chrissy's got the jacks. I think Chrissy's going to be able to get away, but Drawstroke bet it, and T-Rex called it.
The other T-Rex was already all in.
Okay.
Before that.
Okay, so the aces. It looks like we might be losing another. Well, T-Rex, I'm going to tell you, he had some good cards tonight.
Yep.
Remember, he hit the 2
But he hit
straights.
it bad on that one when he hit back-to-back straights.
When the runner spade comes and just gets him. And then this hand he should have, but you know, once you took a couple of bad beats on good played cards, it will put you on tilt. Well, here's Drawstroke leading the board up 1.3K. He's up a 1,300.
T-Rex was down $510.
T-Rex came in with his bullet, and I don't know if he's going to be coming back or not. I saw him taking his mic off. So
Draw stroke leading the pack at 1.3.
Draw stroke on the one hand that we talked about, the big hand of the night, the runner spade. And if I remember right, Rob had tripped jacks, and T-Rex had the nut straight. Nut straight didn't beat the nut flush. 6-3. 6-3 of spades.
I know.
You never know what you're going to have or what's going on until that river shows its ugly head. Okay, so Kai has. I didn't know. He must be listening. That's my boy. He ain't shy to talk about it. Kai says this bet that we're talking about.
Right. Who's it with?
So Kai says my 6,000 versus his 200 from an unknown Democrat player. This is a Democratic player here.
Okay.
But Kai's got his 6,000 to 200 from this shady fellow that I know. That Cowboys beat Brady, and now I'm sweating, but I'm gonna ride it out. So basically,
if the Cowboys win,
the Cowboys win,
he's going to win $200.
Kai's going to win $200.
But if the Cowboys lose,
he's going to lose $6,000.
He's going to lose $6,000.
Now, it sounds like the craziest bet you've ever heard of, guys, but
yeah.
A little bit of what had happened was they bet this weeks ago, and the only way this bet could happen is if the Cowboys ended up playing Tampa Bay in the playoffs.
Right.
But it looked like Tampa Bay wasn't going to make the playoffs, and Kai was just going to win $200. And if Tampa Bay did make the playoffs, they probably wouldn't play Dallas. But as the weeks went on and on and on and on, closer it got to the end of the season, I was just holding my breath. I didn't even talk to him about it because I just saw it kept lining up. The stars kept aligning where, oh, shit, Tampa Bay is fixing to play Dallas.
Right.
For $6,000 compared to $200. I mean, that is so back to the poker hand. Mercedes Robs looked like he took down a $78 pot with just
a 310
with a 10 there. He double paired up. But yes, that is if Cowboys I take it back. Kai says, oh shit. Kai says if the Cowboys win, he loses $6,000. So he needs Tampa Bay to win.
Right.
Kai's on Tampa Bay.
Oh,
my God.
Kai's not going to bet for the Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not sure. I was hoping that he at least had his money on the winning team, which was the Cowboys. I love you, little buddy.
I got the Bills and the Niners in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm thinking.
I tell you what, the Niners, that Brock Purdy, their quarterback, he has really impressed me. But I knew a little bit more about him because in college he went to Iowa State, and being a big Baylor Bear fan, we played him, every year.
What's his name came back? What was his name?
Big Tex? You saw Tex back? Oh, Tex is back.
Yeah.
He done went and reloaded. Big Tex
He
is
came back and reloaded.
He looked like he might have loaded back in with the big stack. Ian's got deuces. Here come the ace.
Big Ben's representing that ace, though.
Big Ben got that ace. He ran everybody away. They call him Big Ben, but he's such a small fella. I don't understand. But
each time somebody comes back, they got to only buy in for big and bang for the max.
So yeah, when they come back, anybody busts out when they come back, or at any time, if one of the shorter stacks wanted to match draw stroke.
Gotcha.
You remember draw stroke hit that big pot? He's got the big stack. So they could buy in for a pretty good amount at this time. We got players sneaking around the back. No, I didn't say that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Big Ben's got ace jack. We got a queen 8, maybe T-Rex.
MJ got them pocket 6s.
Okay. MJ does got a little pocket pair going up against a king nothing, ace jack, and queen 8 of hearts. Let's see where we go after the flop. I see an ace. Ace 7 deuce. Big Ben will take the lead. MJ checks around. Big Ben's going to bet something here and probably run everybody off right here. Not just
on a flop like this, even if I have a pocket pair and an ace shows up, I'm kind of skeptical there.
Yeah, even if you got, I mean,
I will see the flop.
Yes.
But if my card does not hit for my 3 of a kind, I'm normally gone.
Well, and that's the smartest thing to do. You can sit there. I mean, but if you've got 2 7s and you're looking for a 7 and one don't come, there's only 2 more out there, so your chances of hitting.
I don't want to be chasing.
Yeah, unless you've got multiple straight draws or flush draws or something, that middle pair becomes not very good.
Like Big Shot Rob needs a 5.
Yeah, a 5 and a 5 only.
We've got 2 chances to get it. I think if Big Ben bets a little bit here, I think Big Shot Rob will fold. No, he went all in.
I don't know what he's just trying to bluff him. Does Big Ben sniff this out? Oh yeah. Big Ben calls all in and calls it, sniffs it out, and takes the hand down. Rob was trying to hope that he didn't have an ace, because if he don't have an ace, maybe Ben folds. But good call by Ben with just 1 pair right there, with the heart draw on the board.
Me personally, I would have never called that.
That is a hard call. Ben didn't have him on anything.
But like you're saying, we see the cards.
Yes, it makes it easier.
It makes it easier for us to.
Oh my goodness! Does it ever make it easier? The Bomb Pot, sponsored by the Card Club here, live stream here in Harker Heights, Texas. Folks, once again, if you haven't came down here and played at the Card Club, you need to get down here. They're starting the 3rd table as we speak. We have the stream going, so when it breaks, we'll be having 4 tables going on a Thursday night. If you like to play poker, whether it's a big game or a small game, we can take care of your needs here. I mean, like I said, this bomb pot tonight was a $300 max buy-in. Everybody started off with $300. Our normal $1, $2 hold'em games are you pay a $10 membership to get in the door, and then you will have $5 every 30 minutes, so $10 an hour for table time. We do not take a rake off these tables. For anybody that's ever played in the game and they start taking rakes, you just don't know when they're going to stop. You pay $10 an hour table time, and there's always good action. Never sitting around. I go into some of these card clubs, Frank, and I get there and they got several tables going. They go, okay, we're going to put you on the list.
And they're playing a PLL pot here.
And 45 minutes later, you still don't have a spot. Frank has noticed that they're paying PLO, and it looks like Queen Chrissy's got a nut flush draw with 2 hearts.
Yes.
Anybody else that you see did anything good with that? These Omaha bomb pots, you got to really be on your toes as a player if you don't play it a lot. And
I only see a pair of 6s.
For y'all that don't know much about Omaha, I think everybody that's listening probably knows the game better than I do, but you do have to play 2 of your cards.
MJ's got a pair of 6s.
Okay, so MJ's got trip sixes, and Chrissy's got the heart draw.
Right now,
It's 60
right
to
now
40.
the sixes are in the lead.
Yep. And he just a jack, nobody home. She needs a heart, and a heart didn't come.
Oh, look at this 2 pair of sixes and deuces. Going to take it.
MJ, they were both a little worried about that. Both a little worried. Looks like there's a lot of action going on out there in the main area. Let's check our Chewy, thank you. You sound great. I appreciate it.
What's up, Chewy?
I never thought about coming back here and doing the live stream. Came in today to play a couple hours of poker when we just got back from our trip. Wife was having a friend over. I said, let me go play some poker. I feel lucky
What's
tonight.
up, Chewy?
But anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just trying to do anything that I can to help. Anything I can to help. MJ had a straight. Oh. Well, thank you, Leonard.
We missed that.
We saw trip sixes.
Either way.
We saw trip sixes.
He still won it with the 6 deuces anyway.
Yes.
Either way.
Good hand, MJ. I told you those Omaha things, they can get, you got 4 cards there. And they
The
can
first
get
time I played
confusing
Omaha,
for sure.
first time I played Omaha in the bomb putt in the stream, I was betting $100 and I had all spades in my hand. And I forgot about you only can play 2 in your hand.
Yes.
And it messed me up, and I ended up donating $200 to Ike.
One of the first times that I ever played it, Frank, there was 4 spades on the board.
Right.
I had the ace of spade in my hand, so I had the flush, the nut flush, and didn't know that I had to have 2 spades. 2 spades have to play out of your hand, not 1.
Right.
You have to play 2 cards. So a lot of times when people get worked up, and you'll see that, and it's unfortunate. Flopped it. He had a straight, not a pair of 6. Thomas Wheeler. If Thomas knew he flopped it, I don't know how me and Frank missed that if Thomas knew that shit. But anyway, we're glad to be here. We are not going to be perfect by any means. I'm just hoping y'all can tolerate us enough that I don't get fired from my real job, which is being the floor of this place. You know, I figured I could mess up. I could only mess up. It was a no-win situation.
All right,
that
big
they
shot
put me
Rob's
in.
got ace-7 of spades.
Here's Big Shot. The Big Shot Bob.
You got MJ with jack-3 of spades.
MJ does not know how bad he is behind right now.
Thank you so kindly, sir.
How about a jack or a 3?
They better hope the flush don't hit.
There's a jack. MJ turns. See, that's the game of poker, folks.
MJ's ahead with that
You
jack.
see that percentage goes from 20-something to 80-something. It's just amazing.
Oh, I don't know. They had
I
3.
didn't even know Big Ben was in here.
I thought Big Ben
Ben
folded.
got him a little jack with a deuce, and MJ's got a jack with a 3. Probably board will end up playing at some point.
So far, so good. It looked like a chop so far.
Who will raise enough?
It's gonna be a chop pot.
Yeah. No,
No, it ain't chop.
they got that
no,
flush.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Big Ben got a flush on the river.
Oh,
He got run
I
a
didn't
flush.
notice that. Sorry, he has a flush.
And MJ, I mean, with the jack and he's like, what in the world?
Oh, MJ.
There's no way. He threw it out there.
If the diamond wouldn't have showed up, it would have been a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, it's no good?
Yes, it would have been. It would have been a chop with the jacks. With the pair and the board would have played. You're exactly right, Frank. Well, tonight, for any of y'all out there that have, I went on vacation last week, and they did a schedule change on our schedules, and I noticed that Orlando was going to be cooking tonight, and so tonight is the last night for Orlando cooking steaks. Of course, we're still going to have the great Miss Lou with her Big Bad Billy Bob Bodacious Beef Bacon Buffalo Benford Beautiful Burgers and all that good food that she cooks up back there. But we will not have Orlando after tonight, and we're going to miss that because Orlando makes some really good steaks.
Hey, Felix, how's my voice sound on this stream?
I hope y'all didn't notice it, but I was eating
curious.
steak.
Yeah, just spend time with the family.
I've been eating during the stream.
Oh, we got MJ's got pocket aces.
Oh, MJ has woke up with aces and raised it to 40. Let's see if anybody stays in there.
Queen Chrissy, she folds with ace 7. So one of the aces is out.
I got lucky.
How'd he do it? He says, is that captain as commentator? You know it, the one and only,
We'll see
baby.
how much money MJ can get out of this.
The one and only DJ Dana Dane behind the mic tonight.
No bounty.
T-Rex is checked in. He's going to get out. MJ just ran him out. He ran him all the way out.
What ace? What the hell?
And T-Rex didn't have much to go with, so he just had to get out the way. But yes, it is Dana Harris and Mr. Frank. We call him Frankenstein. Frankenstein, because he has a Mustang that is a bad mamma jamma from Ohio. It's one of them northern cars. But it's a nice looking Mustang, and he's very proud of it.
I'm choking a chicken. Really? Come on. You're very funny, Felix.
If my wife happens to be listening
humor,
to that, baby, I know I said I was only going to play poker for about 3 hours. But I didn't know that 3 hours wasn't going to start until about 11 o'clock at night. So
I know you're a
late
joke.
night for me.
I got tired of being at home, bored, so I might even play a little poker when I'm done here.
Yeah, I think me and Frank's we got thrown into the commentating deal, but I'm kind of enjoying the chair back here, watching everybody else play. I try not to. I don't want to get too personal with the game because these people, they actually know the game better than I do, and I'll be honest about that. So.
Yeah, draw stroke's up 1.3.
Draw stroke is still living
Only
on the
3
one
people
big
in the
hand.
green.
Yeah, 3 people back in the green, and then the next 3 are right, within $100, $78 of being even.
MJ's only down $8.
We got 3 people buying the dinners tonight so far. It's been Manny, T-Rex, and Big Shot Bob.
We got to buy a dinner.
No, I'm just saying that they've contributed the amount of money to paying for everybody, just winning so far.
Gotcha.
There's still plenty of time left in the stream. As Frank will tell you, Frank, I think I remember you being involved in a couple of big hands on the stream where one hand could change everything. If you can sit there, would you like to say that you play more of a patient game, or are you a wild one over there?
Like I was telling you before, I had that 4 aces on that PLL.
Yeah.
And I think it was either the next hand or the hand after that, I had pocket aces. And Good Shot was sitting next to me, and I was coloring up my chips. So I kind of caught Good Shot off guard, and I raised. Well, at the end of the hand, he had ace-king, and I had aces.
Okay.
So right when my color up came to the table, I think he bet like $300-400, and I sat there for like 10 seconds, and I called it.
Okay, you're slow playing them, slow rolling them.
I made a big mistake. I should have went all in because looking at what was on the board, there's no way anything on the board would have.
Right, would have. But maybe by slow rolling them, he did stay in and paid you off.
That particular day, I won four or five hands. It was really big pots.
That's what I'm saying in this poker, folks. If you can have the patience, there's several different types of players. I mean, we all know.
I also remember a hand with old Dana here.
Uh-oh.
We were on the main table, and I think I hit a straight, and Dana had 10 jack, I think it was. Well, whatever he had, he had a full house.
Yeah, they flop. He
flopped the full house.
I had 10 jack. They flopped jack 10.
And I ended
He
up going
turns
home.
the straight, and he's the aggressor that night. He was betting into me with the straight, of course, and I had gotten lucky and hit the flush. So that'll tell you, I mean, even wild, degenerate pokers like myself can still get lucky and win every once in a while from time to time. So I really enjoy the game. I've gotten into it a lot more with working here and learning the game. Of course, I don't read many books. I like pictures. So if they got illustrations, I'll look at them. But there's so many different ways to play each different hand.
You see what's going on here.
We got a couple of flush draws out there. We got Mercedes Rob is on spades.
Well,
He got out the way.
So now you got a heart.
You
two
got
hearts.
a heart and a heart. This could be dangerous, folks. A couple of hearts come out on the board. We could. Oh, there's one. Queen 6-4 T-Rex hits mid pair. Big Ben's just a gambling machine, so he ain't going nowhere. Ace comes. Big Ben liable to.
Now right here's a chance.
Interesting.
Right here's an interesting chance to somebody to take a snap at this
To act
pot.
like they got the
act
ace.
like they got the ace.
That's right. But if it, so, now that Big Ben bets 40, you see T-Rex gets out of his way with the 6. That was the perfect time, even though you didn't have it, and you were leading out, is to take a shot at it. Now, if T-Rex comes back over the top of him, you know, if he could see the cards like me and Frank's can,
Yeah.
If he could see the cards like me and you, he probably would have raised them, huh? What are they saying over there?
Hey, come on, everybody! If you're watching this stream, hit that like button.
Yes, being new to the thing, we're sitting over here talking and everything, but we need some likes.
Do we have a certain amount of likes to give away a hoodie, or
What we can do tonight is we're trying to get to 50 likes so we can do an extra 30 minutes of time. If y'all get me to 50 likes, maybe we can give out a free hat or something. I don't know how we would do that. I'd even be willing to buy a hat, you know, if we got a certain amount of likes.
How many people?
Hit that like button, Deb S.
How many people's watching?
Top chat. I can just see that there's 38 chats. I don't know how to work this little machine to tell how many likes or whatever. So y'all just get us like 3,000 likes, and
There's 38 watching.
if we get too many, they might make me want to make me come back here and do this again. You know, maybe it could become like a paid position. You know.
I think when Chewy was doing it,
They give him.
he had free time.
Oh yeah, let him play. I do it because I love the boss man.
Something must have happened.
Queen Chrissy came to me, and had just got my chips and sit down, and she said, "We need you to do the stream in 15 minutes."
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm sitting there playing poker on table 1 up there, thinking I'm going to play poker for a while, and you got 15 minutes. Well, being the type of person I am, I didn't know what to do because normally it takes me 30 to 45 minutes to prepare for something.
Right.
So even if I start now, I only had 15 minutes. So I decided to play a couple more hands of poker and then just run back here and act like I had done it before. You know what I mean? And so that's basically what happened tonight.
Well, the other day, I think it was 2 streams ago. You know, I know the other people, when they were doing it, the only thing was wrong is they were talking really low.
Oh.
You really couldn't hear them.
If
But I know I ain't the best commentator either, so if you want, if you say any bad things, I'll accept it.
I've been talked bad about my whole life, so it don't bother me. Bomb pot time, folks. Card Club.
Better being bored at home.
My dad said a long time ago, as long as you're
Bomb
being
pot
noticed.
sponsored by the Card Club, live stream. Come on down, best 1-2 poker in Central Texas.
That's right, folks. We like to advertise. People's ask me when I go around the country, and they see my hat or something. I tell them, I said, we like to hang our hat on the best $2 game in the state.
Even when I'm in HEB, I'll just go up to somebody and say, "You look like a poker guy," and I would tell them about this place.
Now,
If they
some
come,
people
they come.
look at, some of the high stakes poker guys look at me like, oh, the best $1, $2 game. But folks, when I'm telling you that this not tonight because we did a separate stream just for.
I've seen pots $6,000 here on a 1-2 game.
I seen the Democrat that we were talking about earlier. That's in the. I'm not going to announce his name, but the guy that's in the gambling with Kai over this Tampa Bay game.
I have an idea who
He
it
hit
is.
a
but I ain't gonna say.
$12,000 pot. He was sitting in seat 9 on table 1. He hit over $12,000 pot, and he was going against a straight draw and a flush draw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a shady fella,
Right.
Anyway,
I remember one good hand that I had.
now look at this hand, how this is coming down. This is a bomb pot that we got going on? Is this? No?
Look at this guy. He's got an ace deuce. He's got a
Ace
full
deuce. Oh, he's got
He has
two
two pair on the
both
bottom.
boards.
2 pair on top.
And he's on the ace 4, so he's only on the straight to that 3.
2 pair on both boards.
Oh,
Big Ben's going to sweep this.
Big Ben. T-Rex is going to be sick. He's got to pay $100. He's got to pay $100. He's got an ace.
T-Rex ain't going nowhere, I don't think.
No, he can't. For $100, that's the thing about these bomb pots. For $100, and I got top pair on both boards. I figure you don't have an ace. You got me beat on one board. You probably got a flush or something, or a straight up on a straight or a flush. But you're not going to sweep me.
No, you're going to be surprised.
He's going to be surprised.
He has a 2 on both boards.
And in normal games, he would probably raise right there, and try to run his ass out of there. But let's see. T-Rex drops his head. He's like, he can't believe it. He's been getting some good hands, but sometimes getting the second best hand is no fun.
Right.
You're better off getting ducks, getting nothing, and folding than getting the second best hand in poker. I don't know what I did.
There it is.
Okay. All right, where's all the commentators out there? We need some likes, folks. We need some likes. They said that we have been the least liked people out of any commentation so far this year. I don't know if that's because we've never done a stream on Thursday night or if we're really the least liked commentators. It kind of hurts my feelings.
We only
So
got
please,
37 people on the chat.
please hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Get them to hit the like button. And
Got Big Ben with ace 9.
Big Ben's got once again another ace.
Big Shot Rob with king 9.
Look at her. T-Rex shows
with
up with
ace 3.
another ace. T-Rex got the lower kicker again against Big Ben on the ace if it does show up. Mercedes Rob.
Mercedes Rob.
He's gonna try to. He's got a little queen 8. He hadn't been getting many cards here lately, so it's time to see what happens here. Oh, the ace 10 comes. Ace 10, 4. Once again, Big Ben is fighting with the ace with T-Rex, like last hand.
Yep.
I appreciate it, Carlos. Carlos says, I hit it, D. I'd hit it too, Carlos. Just hit it to hit it. We're talking about the like button, folks. If you would just hit the like button.
T-Rex has got to understand a 3 kicker is very low.
T-Rex, yes, he knows he's got a low kicker. But how can Ben have the ace, 2 pots back to back with a bigger kicker than he does? I mean, that's what he's thinking.
He got a 3, and there's a 4 on the board, so.
T-Rex knows he's got it right now, though. He raised them, and he called it. Big Ben needs to put in, oh, my. What is this here? Big Ben's going to take it down, but.
I think Big Ben needs to bet something.
Yes, he's going to fire 150 maybe. What he bet? 70. Okay. So he's
gonna
probably
see if
going to get
T-Rex
paid off.
We're going to see if T-Rex is going to pay him or
For a $70
fold.
bet, it's hard to get away from. For a $70 bet, I might even re-raise them. But good.
smart fold
That's
there.
that's a good fold. That's a good fold. I mean, it's a hard fold. That's a hard fold for $70 right there. I guess that's why I lose. I lose. All right, folks. Once again, it's Dana Harris and Frankenstein coming from the KARD Club here in Harker Heights, Texas. For you folks that are living within 30 to 45-minute drive, Waco, Temple, Belton, you know, I come from Bruce Valetti every day, so I mean, I drive down 30 minutes or so, but the action is so good. It's like, I used to tell them I work here, and I always tell them it's kind of like Cheers. You know, Cheers used to say, where we always know your name and we're always glad you came.
Right.
We're a little bit different.
Now, I used to go, just like I was saying, the other poker place, the All-In Poker. Once I found out about this place is 100% way better.
You just know you're going to get a game. I mean, if I'm 10-handed on a couple of tables, as soon as that next person comes in, I take 2 people off table 1, 2 people off table 2, make them 8 and 8, and we start that third table 5-handed. So you're not sitting around for 30 to 45 minutes waiting on a game. That's been the great news with the action picking up as much as it is, and that's what people will say. They'll come down from other places and they'll say, well, y'all just always got action. You always, and that doesn't mean big betting or whatever.
Big Ben's on a roll here. That's what, 2 in a row?
Big Ben has been getting some aces. He's been getting aces and he's running good. It's good to see him running good. I like Ben. He's my horse, but draw stroke Caesar.
There's a few people on the table. They're not getting any cards.
Yes. Well, and that's always MJ hadn't got a whole bunch of cards, and he's only down $90. He's sitting there, and he's playing patient. And
but T-Rex has been getting some cards, and so is Big Ben.
T-Rex is from Houston. Okay. Sheridan Reed just said that T-Rex is from Houston. So we got a player in from Houston. I know, hey, he's good action. Hopefully his cards will turn around. Just because I don't know him doesn't mean that I want him to lose. I'd like to see him win a couple of hands here. So, yeah, T-Rex is from Houston, is what Sheridan just told us. All right, we've still got action going here. It's around 7:19. 8:19. And I think they started the stream. We're probably about halfway through right now.
That's a fun time.
Justin has been our dealer. I think I seen Sebastian walking around. He's going to be our dealer for the second half. So Justin's dealing the first hour and a half. Is what we'll do is normally split that stream up into 2 dealers and have them deal an hour and a half each for the 3-hour stream. And that way, you know, sometimes when you're let me ask you that, Frank. You play a lot on the stream and stuff. If you've got a dealer, would you rather have one dealer for the entire stream?
My favorite dealer was that female.
Now, Frank, we didn't ask about your favorite dealer. Now, you know, I mean,
what's the name of that female?
No,
left.
That's good to hear. That Erica.
Yeah, she was
your favorite dealer.
Favorite dealer.
Well,
I always had luck.
People have their favorite dealers, and I see some people that will just refuse to play a hand for certain dealers. And
hey, I had pocket kings, and Slim Shady had pocket aces. Well, I bet 25. He raises to 80. Came back around to me. I went all in. He called. Boy, he doesn't want to run it. He don't run it 2 times.
No, he's 1 time.
Which I'm glad he did.
Because the king came.
2 kings came.
2 kings came.
So I ended up winning 4 of a kind, and I won
told me that was NPT.
the bonus.
Oh yeah,
Extra $100.
yeah, that's back when we
Extra
played
$100.
the
Extra
Kings.
$100
That's
for
right.
work. So if we ran it twice, I would never got the bonus.
I don't know if you folks have been paying attention, but from sitting here talking to Frankenstein, he's won some good money back on the stream, and from the sounds of it, he's had trip aces one hand and trip kings another hand. So I mean, not trips, quads, quad aces one hand, and quad kings another hand.
That was on
not
a
the same
PLO.
night.
PLO was
Not the same night or anything, but it's kind of a little bit easier to win if they're sending you quads over there. Now this hand here, we've got ace queen.
oh ace.
Shut your mouth, Caesar. You got 3-4.
It looks like T-Rex is fired back. He got a little bit of money back there. His ace queen. The ace showed up on the turn, and Manny, Zoc. Now one thing about Zoc, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about Zoc. He's sitting back. He's on tilt right now.
That's his name?
Yes, this is Zoc.
I played with him.
Let me tell you something about Zoc. Now, Zoc will keep you on your toes when he's buying in for chips, because a lot of times he'll buy in for $20 or $50. So the one thing that, now, you see he's got a big stack of cash there that he's counting up right now. He got money. That's just the way he prefers to buy in, is 50, 100 at a time. Now, let me tell you about one story here real quick while they're in between these hands. Zoc is the only player to cash out 50 times their buy-in. Yep. And when I say that, Zoc bought in for $20 one night. He rebought on the table. He had went broke, and he rebought for $20. He cashed that $20 out at $1,125.
What's going on, buddy? Hey, MJ, you're not getting no
So,
cards, man.
When you folks think
You're not
about
getting
that,
any cards, man.
this man came in with $20. He rebought for $20. Frank stood up, stepped away to talk to somebody, so I'm going to tell him again. He rebought at table one for $20. When he cashed out that night, $1,125. So he took $20 to $1,125. Now, you folks that don't understand that is that's a big time feat right there. That's a win. You know,
it's easy. It's easy to do as long as you. Sometimes where I go wrong, I play too many hands, or I take risks.
Yes.
Like I need a 5 for a straight. You know, sometimes you hit your card, sometimes you don't.
Excuse me.
So.
Yes, that's exactly right.
A lot of times I should be folding, and I call, and that's how that money adds up, and your stack goes down.
The more that I've played, and don't get me wrong, folks, I'm not a professional by any means. Closer to being a novice than I am a professional. But the more I've played and the more hands and the more losses that I took, I realized to not get in there playing some of those marginal hands, because I might hit middle pair. The next thing you know, I've lost $300 in that hand that I called a $10 raise pre-flop.
Right.
I should have never been in the hand. I should have folded that, but now I hit middle pair. Then I turn 2 pair, but there's a flush and a straight draw, and it beats me, and I lose a big hand on something that I should have just folded.
Just like that one hand that you beat me with the 3 of a kind, the full house. There was a hand that was earlier. I had pocket aces, and the guy that was sitting next to you had pocket jacks, and we went all in.
Oh wow!
He ended up he needed the ace for a straight on the river. Well, the ace hit. Gave me 3 of a kind, but it didn't do me any good. It gave him a straight.
It gave him. That's a lot of times
and
when you're sitting there looking for a card.
That was the time that sometimes I do run it twice. It depends on the situation, and I didn't run it twice. And
you're sitting there looking for the ace, and you're saying, "Come on, ace! Come on, ace!" But you don't know what the other person has, which is just put you in a real bind and cost you a bunch of chips. If the ace wouldn't have come, you would have folded.
Just like if you got pocket queens, and you got queen of clubs, queen of spades, but you want the queen of hearts hits.
Yes.
Gives the guy a flush, but gives you 3 of a. You're trapped. You're going to end up going all in.
That's why this game is so much fun, folks.
You don't know what's going to happen.
It can be a disaster some nights when you
Well,
All you can do is play the
we got,
percentages.
we got a guy with ace king, ace jack, and ace five.
Okay, so Manny's
And a,
been
and a
running
pocket
bad.
fives.
Manny's
Chrissy.
been running bad. He's got ace king. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this ace king can hold up.
I don't think these fives are going to hold up.
The fives are
Fives,
not. There's already an ace on the board.
I'd fold.
Yeah. All in for
Ace
170.
King's not going nowhere.
Chrissy's got to
went
get
all
out
in.
of there. She wants to play some hands, but she's
Here's T-Rex with
she
that
folded.
ace. Here's T-Rex with that
T-Rex
ace.
with the ace again.
He folded.
He folded. Okay. Now Ian's gonna have a hard time getting away from his jack, because he's got a bigger kicker. I say he's gonna call this. What do you think? He's got an
I
ace.
think he's gonna.
He's
It's
kicked
gonna be
jack.
hard to lay down.
Manny's been not winning.
He's
gonna call it.
He called.
Now he sees that he needs a jack. There's 3 jacks out there. Let's see what happens on the river here.
Yeah. He's still playing ball?
All right, Manny. See,
You're running it
Manny, we
twice.
talked about you going from $20 to $11.25, and you scooped it, ran it twice, folks. That's what they were doing there. Is they decided to run it twice. Ian needing a jack and a jack only. I just seen Ian come back with some purple chips that he pulled out of his pocket there. Did y'all see that?
Wait, really? You went there for a
I
little bit?
guess you can do that. No,
Yeah.
They're just not in play.
Yeah, they're not in play since they're letting you match the biggest stack. When the game started off, some people started off with chips that they had bought, but they weren't in play. They had in their pocket.
Yeah.
That way they can match the stack and put them into play when they decide to. Makes for an interesting game. I think seeing it's good to see MJ down here, legendary MJ from the big Killeen, Texas.
MJ's a pretty good dealer too.
He's a good dude. He's just a good dude. He's a lot of these people that I started working with. I've come from the car business, and I started working with these guys up here. And we're here. We open up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're here till 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the mornings. And so I live with a lot of these guys and just really respect MJ from the bottom of my heart. Just a good dude.
Yeah, I first met him at the other all-in-one poker. When he was dealing there.
He knows so many people. And they say that, he's been from around here and been in the poker world, underground there, and then now 3 clubs. We go 6 king jack club. Nobody's got a club. That should slow down action a little bit. Top pair
T-Rex
checks.
got that king.
Chrissy's going to bet because she just knows.
She's going to represent that club.
Now, he's going to call it. I think Chrissy will be able to get him out of here because of them clubs. She's going to have to keep putting pressure. If she checks here, he's going to pounce. Oh, they're both scared of the clubs. And should be.
I think
The
if
king's
another club
going to fire here.
I
Chrissy's
think if
going
another
to
club
fold.
would have hit the
Yeah.
board,
Might
Chrissy
have been
would
a
have
little
fired
more
him,
action.
bluffed him.
She called it just because she didn't know what he had, and of course he had that king. T-Rex has won a couple hands, starting to come back a little bit. I'm going to step away and go to the boys' room and
right.
leave Frankenstein here, and I'll be right back, folks.
Old Zoc likes to read when he plays poker.
Yeah.
They said big checks ain't going nowhere. He's got a third.
All right, we got Mercedes Rob with ace-7. MJ with 9 jack of diamonds. Zoc with 7-8. Chrissy raises it to 20 with 3-5 offsuit.
Yeah.
Big Shot Rob with Queen Jack, and T-Rex with 10-6 of diamonds.
There definitely are.
Yeah, I figured to have 2 pair on one board. Or even a set on the right.
We got 6 people going to this flop. See what happens here. Zach's got a pair of 8s.
All right, back from the little
MJ's
boy.
open-ended. 8, 9, 10 Jack.
Okay.
MJ's not going to go nowhere.
T-Rex has got top pair with the 10. We're about halfway through the stream tonight. We got about another hour and a half. Hopefully y'all are staying
T-Rex
with
is
us.
going to bet. They want everybody to get a free card.
T-Rex is going to fire, and MJ is calling right behind him. Now, Big Shot Rob. I'm not sure. I mean, he needs a 9. And looky there. Look what
MJ
showed
hits
up.
his straight.
Look what showed up for MJ. We was
I
just
think-
talking about my boy MJ being a good dude. Did he give it to him for free?
MJ could have squeezed a little bit out of that.
Yeah.
But
He was scared of the bigger straight. Maybe. I don't know. I think he should have tried to squeeze a little bit. Is that better? Okay.
I thought you were talking to me.
All right. This microphone. All right, let's see here. Zach is always reading a book. T-Rex. Absolute card. Yeah. Still no good for play. That's absolutely right. You know, some of the players talk about being card dead. And, I mean, it happens, folks. When you're 9-handed around a card table, it only makes sense that 11% of the time I should have maybe the best cards pre-flop, you know. And so you're not always going to sit there and get good hands, and you're going to draw dead for a while. Now, do you sit there and stay out of trouble, or do you go broke trying to play bad cards? I mean, that's the...
There's
of course,
there's a lot of times in the streams I was checking when I should have been
betting.
I let a lot of money go away.
Yeah. Well, and that's... You try to pick your spots. Now, it looks like we're going to have a lot of people to them.
I flopped 2 pair on the stream.
Look at here. Look at here, Frank. We got... I think I seen someone go $72 or something. Yeah. Mercedes Rob has went all in for 76. Is anybody going to call him? Is Ian going to call with... Or is everybody going to get out the way? Everybody got out of his way. Mercedes Rob took it down.
He scared everybody with a
Yep.
$14.
He won $14. That's one way of doing it. Ace 10, of course. Bomb pot time.
Sponsored by the Card Club, live stream Killeen, Texas. Come on down and try your luck at some poker.
That's right. Any night of the week. We're open 7 days a week. Monday through Saturday from 5 o'clock till we stay as long as 9 o'clock in the morning if we got enough players. So.
And also, if you bring a friend, you get free streaming the whole time you're here for that day.
You bring a friend with you that's never been to the club. That's exactly right. You bring a friend with you to introduce them to the card club, and your time is free. So just every time you get ready to come down to the card club, grab you somebody that's never been here.
That's right.
You know, go down to the bus station or something, pick up a friend,
Yep.
You bring them in, you get free time. That time will add up if you sit out there playing 10 or 12 hours a day. You'll be glad that you got so many new friends. Here we go. It looks like
also, if it's your birthday, you do get free time for that too.
That's exactly right. Another thing we do is on your birthday. Here's a Omaha bomb pot. with flop of ace, ace, 3.
Let's see if somebody's got an ace.
Let's see if someone's got ace. MJ got queens.
Queens and aces.
I see 6s.
Somebody's got.
Oh, goodness. Everybody's scared of the aces.
Nobody
they don't
has
believe.
ace.
No one has an ace, but they believe that someone's just trying to bait them in. See, anybody got a 2-5? Queen Chrissy has snuck in with the 6-5 for a straight.
Chrissy's got a straight?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 5-6.
Yep.
She.
Manny's got a straight too, but I don't think he's gonna stay. I don't know, man. Zach.
Yeah.
Zach might not be able to.
I think he's going to stay. I think he'll call that 50, and she's just got the bigger straight.
He called it.
Yep. He called. He had to. He couldn't get away from that. And she.
What's good about these bomb pots at the card club is only a max bet of $100. But when you're at the all-in poker club, you can go all in, and a lot of people were losing all their stack.
They would just try to go big dog.
One bomb pot.
Yeah.
Wipe you out.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why we haven't played Omaha in the past. That's been a big, and it's still a big conversation here at the Card Club, is because being someone that makes your money off of people staying here and playing for hours and hours and hours off of the time, because you don't take a rake.
Right.
You don't want to run them people off, and you don't want them to get busted.
Right.
If they in the Omaha that's all in, you're going to have people leaving here 15 minutes after they got here, and you know.
One reason why tournament poker, I know you got to force the action with your what do they call that?
What are you saying now?
You got your blinds and your what do you call the other thing?
Your blinds and your antes.
Your ante.
Yeah.
That's what confuses me when the antes get 5,000, 6,000
during the tournament. Yeah.
I don't like that part of it.
Exactly. Feel like you're paying twice.
Yeah. But I know it only hits you one time.
Yes, one time per round.
One time per round.
Big Ben has woke up with a pair of 9s. Let's see what the
Anybody
10
got queen
jack
9?
king. MJ's got a jack, and Mercedes Rob goes all in with his king. Now is MJ?
Somebody with a pair of 10s.
He's
MJ's
open-ended with
a pair of kings.
10 jack queen king.
Backdoor
MJ's got
flush
middle
draw.
pair. He's got to call it. He's got middle pair with an open-ended straight. Everybody else gets out of the way. The 9 and the 10 folds. Leaves MJ and Mercedes Rob. MJ's going to need a 9 or an ace or a jack. Oh, the ace comes immediately. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's the game of poker right there, MJ. MJ wins a little bit of pot.
No. Thank you.
Felix says he goes for the free football games. That's one of the things. We have lots of TVs in here, like a sports club, where we've always got if you got a certain game you want to watch, maybe you've placed a bet on, or you just a fan of that team, we'll put that game on. We're always going the extra mile to try to put whatever game that people are looking to watch, especially with the playoffs coming up this weekend. They're going to be playing the playoffs on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, with the Cowboys in Tampa Bay playing on Monday night. So
they don't play on Monday night.
Yes, for this.
You sure about that?
Yeah, this weekend, the playoffs are Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the Cowboys are going to be playing.
You sure about that?
Frank don't believe me that the Cowboys are playing on Monday night, but that's I don't know a whole lot about anything, but I know when my Cowboys are playing. 7, 8, 8. And here we go. We got two people in the hand. What did he say, Frank? What did you say? Did you say I was right?
You're definitely right.
Frank said that I was right, that the Cowboys are playing on Monday night. And ought to be, like Kai was saying earlier, the Cowboys have never beat Tom Brady. So I am sure hoping for history to happen Monday night and my Cowboys get to go to the second round. And I don't know, does it end there? Yeah, it could. You've seen them play good. You've seen them play bad. You've seen them play smart. Seen them play dumb. So we're just going to...
I missed the other one. Oh, here we go.
We'll just sit back and see how it happens and watch how it goes. We're going around draw stroke. Boy, he's hit that, Caesar. That's a draw stroke. Did you know Caesar? You played with him before.
Yes.
And he had that big hand earlier with that 6-3 of spades, and he hasn't played. I don't remember playing a hand since.
I lost it. Is this the right one?
Oh, shit. No, I don't have that. I'm not going to lie. I don't have that. You're good. You're good.
How do you search?
Here, let me see something.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, that's it right there. Here we go. We got it.
We got Frank. Frank is, for y'all that know Frank's thing, he's taking care of the TV for us so we can see the comments and stuff. Kai's handle is Cowboys Lover Forever. I like that. Yeah, we have security. We have security here, folks. They're going to walk you. When they see you drive up, they're going to come out and meet you. We do a wand so there ain't no guns or knives or anything dangerous coming inside the club. It's going to be nice, friendly atmosphere. I've been here since May. We don't have problems. We don't expect problems. We don't have problems. Everybody comes here to have a good time, relax.
I never seen any arguments or anything like that.
I've seen a couple, but when they happen, and we nip it in the bud, and it's over with. And every player that we've had a problem with in the past are all welcome back in the club. After a few days of cooling off period, we like to call it. But after a cooling off period,
we got a new player on the table.
Oh, I was playing with him. I think his name is Alfonso. I do believe. Let's see what his name that he's going by online is for his poker name. But I might have spoiled it. I think his name is Alfonso. We were playing over on table 1 before I came back. T-Rex got King Jack.
With pocket fives.
Got pocket fives and draw stroke. Wakes up with a heart draw. Gets Jack. The Jack King. This could get pretty juicy.
T-Rex got that King Jack. You got the
going against Ace Jack. It could get pretty juicy here.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Ian gets out with his fives. T-Rex fired 75 and got called, so now he's thinking, what could he have? He's going to shove it. Did he do the same 75? I was thinking probably around 125 would have worked. But Caesar's not going anywhere. The only card he could get is a king to help him out. He's just in trouble. Now, I don't imagine Caesar can raise in this position, but he's definitely calling. He's going to call him. He won't raise, and he'll find out that he did have the bigger hand. The Ace Jack.
T-Rex has been having some.
He's been getting the second best hand a lot. You know what I mean? We talked about that.
Yep,
he's been getting good cards. He hasn't played them bad.
Nope.
He's just had the second best hand.
That's right.
He's had the second best hand. But yes, here at the Card Club in Harker Heights, Texas, we are open right now. This stream is coming to you on a 30-minute tape delay, but it's basically live. 30 minute delay just for security purposes. Here's the cumulative winnings board. Always fun to watch this, where you see Caesar, also known as Drawstroke, is still the big winner. Big Ben and MJ. Fonzo, I told y'all his name was Alfonso, so you see he goes by Fonzo. He just started. Hopefully everybody's enjoying. If anybody's on the live stream right now and has not hit the like button, please go and hit the like button. Once again, my name is Dana Harris. This is my first stream that I have announced. Been doing the commentating.
My name is Frankenstein.
We're here with Frankenstein, and we're just enjoying a little poker. We're watching. We can see over into the main part of the club where the TVs are and where they have several other cash games going on. Looks like some really good action. I keep seeing Orlando come around the corner.
Big Ben's got pocket aces. He raised it to 25.
Frank has woke me up again, and Big Ben has woke up with aces. MJ's got ace 9. He's going to call. Chrissy is probably going to call with her 5-6 because she has just been card dead and hope she hits something. She did hit middle pair right now. She's leading. Or no, aces are still out front.
Aces and eights.
Aces, Big Ben. And the 6 is liable to get her in trouble. She hasn't got any cards tonight. She liable to make this call for $60 here, folks. I hate to say it, but
anybody got any hearts? Oh,
she did make the call. The heart, he's got the nut heart draw, so that won't help. This didn't help. They checked it out because they were playing buddy-buddy. Big Ben was nice to her. Thank you, Big Ben. I like the hat that Chrissy has on today. I don't know where she got that from, but was she? That's a nice, colorful one. The U.S. of A.
All right, Kai, catch you later. Let's get some rest.
So Kai has gotten online. Felix.
He won all that?
Once again, Card Club, Harker Heights, Texas, basically Killeen, Texas. We're off East Veterans Memorial Boulevard. We have, if you folks are on here and you're looking saying, how in the heck are they playing poker? It is legal. We have security guards. We charge it's a membership only, $10 membership to get in the club. There's no rake on the table, so they're not taking half of your pot out every time. They take time. You pay $10 per hour. I played in a couple other places. I played $12 to $15 an hour. We're still $10 an hour. You can pay it at the table with chips. And here we go. Keeping with the game of poker. 9, Jack 4. Big Shot Rob's got a Jack. MJ's got a 9.
Ace Jack.
Ace Jack looks good.
MJ with a 9. Big Shot Rob's got a Jack and 3 clubs.
I can hear him in the background yelling chips back there. We got 2 clubs.
Big Shot Rob's got a flush draw.
And then MJ picks up the king. So MJ's looking pretty good here.
MJ's with 2 pair of kings and 9s.
As long as a club don't show, or an ace, or pair to board. There are plenty of outs, but MJ looks pretty good. He's bet. Zoc is called with his ace jack. Big Shot Rob's thinking, in reality, he's got a jack there, but he had to have a club.
Didn't hit.
and the club didn't come. So MJ is good unless somebody can somehow get him out. Zoc.
Zoc's going to try to push
Zoc's
MJ
gonna
out of
try
here,
to
but
push
I
him.
don't think MJ's going anywhere.
Zoc might think he's good there, but MJ can't get away. Does he make it more to stay?
Yeah.
MJ takes that pot down.
Okay, MJ calls and takes it down.
But after you see it, you don't
MJ had bet. Okay.
Well, I guess table 2 broke up over there.
Oh, wow.
We go take a piss.
All right. Went to showdown. $300 max buy-in, match the stack. That was what we were playing tonight. Thursday nights, our first Thursday night. We do 3 streams a week now. We have always done our Sunday afternoon stream and Tuesday night stream. But now we're doing a Thursday stream. Tonight was our first one. We're going to, I think next week is going to be at Omaha. Is what I'm hearing. Is just going to be an Omaha stream on Thursday night. We're trying to bring Omaha. We started off just being the best $2 game in the state of Texas. Now that we've gotten more and more people that are coming nightly and more requests for Omaha, even if we don't want to do Omaha, we're going to do what our players want to do. If our players say that we're going to do this, we're going to do this. You know, short of running out in front of an 18-wheeler or anything like that. I mean, we're try not to be stupid, but we are here for the players, for most of them. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. All right, we got ace-7 of spades. Queen Chrissy's got a pair of 4s. She's called 75. And here we go. 3, 2 clubs. Nobody really with a club draw. Queen Chrissy with a pair of 4s for 2 pairs. She's the leader now. Queen Fonzo tries to come out at 125 and he gets 2 callers, or no, 1 caller. Queen Christie's called him. She's fading a couple of overcards. Oh goodness, the 7 comes immediately. They say Fonzo was running good up in the front of the house and he came back to the stream once one of the players had busted. So he is just hit his 7 and he checks to her. She's definitely going to fire something. Is she going to get him out with him thinking that maybe she does have a 5? I can't believe it, but she folded it. He folded it. He had the ace-7. The 7 comes. He's good. Of course, it's easy for me because I can see what the other players have. But Chrissy can do that. She can put the pressure on you. The players know she's only running it one time, and she'll put that pressure on you and get you to fold your hand.
Whoa.
Alfonso will look back on that later and say, I knew my 7 was good. I knew my 7 was good.
One of you got to get
All right, continuing on just to keep on dealing.
I was just talking to Smoking Harry.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Harry's
over there by
out
the
front.
bar.
Okay. All right. Is he getting ready to play?
Probably.
Okay. So, yeah, Harry.
Well, they're only down to 1 table right now, so.
They have.
But these, when the stream gets over, all these people will go over to the main table.
Yes. So I'm sure they'll still get another table going with me and you wanting to play as well.
You got Zoc with pocket 7s.
We got Zoc with 7s. Draw stroke seizure has got the 4s.
The paper for these hands is back there by the.
I
printed
I
it
kept
out.
it. Yeah, you gave it to me. And I kept it. I got it back there on the desk.
Each one of these hands, they're called a certain thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what 7.
Frankenstein came with basically a dictionary printout of what they call all the poker hands.
Like Queen 3 has a specific name.
They all, every hand has got a saying of some sort that's came up over the year. You know, like aces and eights is called the dead man's hand. I know I've watched that.
Like pocket eights, snowmen.
Snowmen. They got so many, and some of them will have 4 or 5 different things that they've been called over the years that different people go by different things. We got 7s against 4s. So Caesar's looking for a 4 and a 4 only. He's got 2 outs. 1 out because one of them, I guess, was on the board already. And a 6 shows up. Manny, you see him starting to smile a little bit. I told y'all that Manny is the player that went from $20 to $1,125 one night. $20 to $1,125. I also, now that I'm sitting here thinking about this, me and Kai one night, there was a player that came in one night that had the infamous, he broke our karaoke speaker. And he came in with $50 one night and cashed out with over $2,000. So basically the same thing.
Now there was one time I bought in for $900 and lost it in like an hour. Bought in for another $900 and walked out with the $900 I lost plus an extra $150.
Okay. You got back.
I got back in the green.
Got back in the green. That's always a good feeling. That's always a good feeling. Me and the wife was out, and we went down to see the grandkids for the last week in Kansas City, and had lost about $3,000 on the way up, and won about $3,000 on the way back. So we ended up getting it back, and was just so happy to be even, you know. So.
Well, here's a PLL.
Well, he's got the bomb pot sponsored by the Card Club. If anybody would like to sponsor the bomb pots, we do have a sponsorship fee, short fee. It's not very much. We don't charge a whole lot. Get your name on there. We'll advertise it during every bomb pot. We're going to have 3 a week, so we would you would get all 3 days of that week, or 3 days in concession, you know, consecutive days. 3 days. Once again, Orlando's doing the cooking back there. He's got the best steaks in town. He says you can't beat his meat. He's got the best steaks in town, folks. Last Thursday that he's going to be here, you got until probably about 12 o'clock midnight. You got about 3 more hours to get down here and get a steak. We got a PLO bomb pot going on. Ace, Queen, Deuce is the flop.
Nobody has King Deuce. Zock's got an ace.
Zock has an ace. Zock has been running good these last couple of minutes.
Yeah, but you got people who got 4 cards each, and there's an ace on the board.
Yes.
You really don't know who can have the aces.
If you're playing, if you're trying to win with a pair in this game, you're going the wrong way.
Right.
You're definitely going the wrong way. I don't know. I only know 50.
Yeah.
Just ask for some help. Yeah. Well, it's up to them. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I know they do. Hey, are we looking at 9:30 days? Folks, we only got 26 likes. They just came over and asked me to try to get some more likes. I'm sure we got a couple people that's watching that haven't liked it.
T-Rex took that pot.
T-Rex took him a pot down there while I was away.
Big Ben tied for the lead, 1.3K in winnings.
Okay, Big Ben.
You got 3 people in the green and
Big Shot Rob.
7 in the red.
Big Shot Rob's a good player. I've seen him on several
6 in the red.
streams. Plays on a lot of the main tables and is a really good player. Just taking it on the head tonight. It's not over with yet. I'm sure he's thinking that he's still got another hour here or so to take a chance. And I guess tonight Justin dealt the whole stream. I seen Sebastian running chips earlier, but evidently he is just running chips. Got a queen 10 with a 5-4 offsuit. What else we got going on here?
Normally when I'm playing hands like that, like 4 or 5, I'll go in with $2. But somebody raises, depends on how much.
22, 28.
If they go like 100,
Yeah.
I won't go in with no 4 or 5.
Yeah. Sometimes you can stay in with that stuff,
But
like I
sometimes
said.
you never know what the flop's going to bring.
That's exactly right. It comes out ace deuce 3. Bam, you just flop the nuts. So
Look, I had 3-5 of clubs at all-in poker. Flopped a straight flush.
Frank says he has 3-5 of club and flopped the straight flush.
You never know what can happen, I guess.
That's for sure. That's why the game is so interesting.
I've hit a royal flush one time.
All right, MJ's got a 10, surviving so far. Draw strokes just.
I don't think draw stroke's going to go anywhere.
MJ needs to put a nice little bet out there right here. He checks back, gonna get himself in trouble. Nope, it survived. It survived. His 10 survived. Sometimes there you can get yourself in trouble, but you just don't know how good your 10 is.
Especially when you're given free cards.
That's right. You're giving the free cards up, you get burned sometimes.
What's crazy is,
The 10 is good. MJ takes down the pot.
Always.
Continues to work on his chip stack over there.
take the free check when you give it.
You get hearts. You go on a donkey. You get hearts.
Caesar, also known as draw stroke, and like I said, after he hit that real big pot, the biggest pot of the night early on, the first 10, 15 minutes of the night, he's kind of been not involved in just a whole bunch of hands.
Look out. Hard.
Yeah.
This guy's been quiet.
Ian, yeah, he hasn't been in a whole lot of hands at all tonight.
That's my favorite seat right there. He's in my favorite seat.
I think as we get older, those seats in the middle are our favorite seats. We can see better. That's one of my favorite seats.
I don't like.
I can see everything. It's right there in front of me. Big shot, Rob.
Pocket tens.
Yep, he showed up with 10s. maybe.
Ian with Jack Queen of spades.
Here's a couple of players that ain't been involved. Ian hadn't been involved a whole lot. Fonzo, 3 bets to $100 with 7-4 of spade.
I don't think I'd bet $100. I wouldn't have 3-bet no 100. Not on 4-7 of spades.
He has been running good tonight, is what they're saying, and he's just. If Rob knew what he had, he'd push them all in right there. But once again, don't know.
But you don't know.
Ian's got Jack Queen of spade. Does he stay in there and fight with these guys? I mean, he's got 2 overs. Spade draw. Got Fonzo dead on spades. Let's see what happens. 8-8-3. Big shot Rob right here. It might not be a bad time to put in. Let's see if he. Yep, it's time to push all in. Fonzo goes 225. I mean, he didn't do the.
I think Fonzo's going for a bluff here.
Fonzo's going bluff. He bluffed big to start off with the 3-bet for $100. Well, he has 7-4 spades, so. But here he is taking a shot at it with not a spade on the board. Let's see if Rob will smell this out. He's thinking maybe he's on a bigger pocket pair with the way he 3-bet to $100. I think Rob might put him on jacks, queens, or kings right here because of the way he bet pre-flop when he 3-bet to $100. That's a big pair.
But I don't think Big Shot Rob's going to go anywhere.
I hope not. I hope not, but he looks like he's fixing to fold these cards. I think he put them on a bigger pair pre-flop with the $100 bet, and he's going to fold them. He had them on a bigger pair.
Yep.
He put them on a bigger pair. He had to go with his gut.
7 deuce. Go 7 deuce.
Good move by Fonzo.
He shows the bluff.
He shows the bluff. And Rob is
Rob is mad about that.
he was real close to either shoving. I think his only move there was to shove or fold. One or the other.
Yeah, fact.
In a hand like that, there's no overcards on the board.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why
I feel like he had him on a overpair to start off with. When he bet that 100 and Rob called $98 with the tens, I think in his mind he said he's got a bigger pair than I do.
Maybe pocket jacks, pocket queens.
Queens or any of them.
Right.
And I think that's what he was thinking. I mean, that's the only thing he could think of. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I see MJ watching the stream over here. Oh, big shot Rob. Just folds the tens and wakes up with aces. Can he make some money off his aces? Does he make money off the aces? He raises the 35.
And all the aces are accounted for, so let's see what happens here.
Not another ace coming. That might slow things down.
Oh, look at what I folded.
2 diamonds on the board. Rob's got that covered if diamonds do show. I think a bet takes it down. It's just such a messed up board that when he bets this, they probably all fold.
Somebody can bet here and
I think
represent
they
them
all
jacks.
fold with the way they've been playing tonight. I think they all fold. Yep, they all fold. He takes it down and is upset because his aces don't win him no money. But worst case, it could have been a jack out there, and someone could have hit that jack. And so just take your little bit of money and keep on going.
And I said no. So I was like, fuck. I don't want to.
Big Ben and Caesar, draw stroke still leading the board along with MJ creeping up. Those are the 3 winners for tonight. And we got 6 people on the bottom in red. Fonzo.
Yeah, but
Queen Christie just needs 1 hand. There's a couple people there. She was telling
if you click
Carlos.
on, you'll see more likes if you go back.
Yeah, she's telling Carlos because we had more than 27 likes, I guess.
It says 34 now.
34? I think that's how many people are in the chat. It's 34.
Yeah.
25 likes. All right, we're going to keep on going here.
It's
9,
really
10.
sad when you have, say you got 50 watching and you only got 25 likes. But
Yeah.
all it takes is like 1 second to hit like.
I see we got 34 viewers and 25 likes. If y'all could please hit the subscribe button and the like button, we would greatly appreciate it. If not, we at least we appreciate you watching the stream.
Here we go.
I don't know how to
Big
get back
shot
to the
Rob.
comments.
He's got queens now.
All right, Rob's starting to get some cards here at the end
He
of the
had
night. Let's
tens,
see if he can make
Tens
tens.
and aces, now queens.
Tens, aces, and queens back to back.
You got Eon with ace jack of spades.
And
Draw
then
stroke with king jack of diamonds.
even 7-5 of club. The big hand tonight that won tonight was the 6-3 of spade. 6-3, also known as the Card Club Nuts. And 6-3 took down a big hand earlier tonight. Rob is going to push.
Rob's going all in with
He
pocket
might
queens.
get a caller. Is Ian going to call? Nope.
Yeah.
Everybody folded.
You can't call really.
Big Ben can't call it. He'd like to see the flop, though.
King, ace, king. One of those.
And
Obviously.
once again, when he had aces, he won a short pot. And then when he had queens, he just couldn't get a caller. He didn't take down just big pots with those queens and
That's
aces.
what's bad
but
when you have pocket queens or kings and somebody has an ace and the ace hits the board on the flop.
yes. That's why you got to get him out of there.
That happened on Christmas Eve stream. I had ace jack. I hit my ace on the flop,
I hope it
going
wasn't
against
king
pocket
jack.
kings. Hit my jack on the turn.
I
Ended up
hate
going
it.
all in and won everything.
It seems like every time I get in with jacks or queens, you know, then a king or an ace comes on the board, and there you go. Let's see what big shot Rob. Well, 9-4 spades this time.
It takes a big heart to fold if an ace shows up and you got pocket kings.
Now, big shot Rob has had tens, he's had aces, and he's had queens. I didn't see draw strokes, got the jack 8, so he's going to have a hard time winning this one.
Alfonso's got ace king.
Fonzo's got ace king. Ian's got king queen. We got some big hands here, folks. We could have some action this hand. Fonzo raised it. He likes to 3-bet. He 3-bet to $80. He's going to get some action here. I thought Caesar's the only one that calls him with the jack 8 of spade, which a couple spades don't come on the board. He's out. King 5-3.
Alfonso's in the lead here with a king.
Yeah, he bet 75 and draw stroke will get out. He was looking for 2 spades to stay and play.
Still processing that last thing. Right.
So hopefully everybody that's watching the live stream tonight has enjoyed the live stream. Once again, my name's Dana Harris. I'm here with Frank and Stang. We are doing commentating for the first time. My first time ever. I know Frank has came back and did some guest appearances a couple times. Didn't really expect to do it tonight, but hey, it's poker. I like to watch the stream. I've watched Chewy do it and do it very well over the time that he's been back here, and Matt and Short Rob and those guys. Lord knows I like to
going to
talk.
watch it later because I want to hear how my voice sounds.
Oh, I don't know if I want to hear mine. I don't know if I want to hear it. It might be scary. I might not do it again if I know how I really sounded.
Who's your favorite dealer?
No, it's anything to do to help out the club and help the club grow to the next level. We want to see the club keep growing, keep getting bigger, keep getting better. We know that bigger and better is going to create more action, and more action is going to create more players. And we are totally ready for that. We are totally ready to go to the next level. 10 Jack of Spade from Big Ben. The Oklahoma Sooner up against Manny Zock with the Queen 9 of Hearts. Is it going to be hearts? Is it going to be spades? Or is it going to be neither one of the two? Well, the 10 Jack, that could be interesting. That could be
Big Ben
interesting.
flops 2 pair.
And he's open-ended. Zock's open-ended. So he's going to
Zock's
play.
not going to go nowhere.
Zock ain't going nowhere unless he bets maybe 225 on this next bet. Gets rid of Zock if he don't hit. If he leads with about 225 here, yeah, he's gone. He ain't going to push it. Well, he's short stack.
I think he
He's
might
short
call.
stack. He's going to push in that open-ended straight. This is when you get on tilt and you decide that you got 2 outs, so let's gamble. Well, two cards.
What's up?
It needs an 8 or a king. I think I'm going to go with the 2 pair right here because I heard a minute ago, I'm kind of cheating because I heard them say rebuy a minute ago behind us, and it was Zock buying more chips. So I'm kind of got some inside information that I don't think it's coming. And like I said, he got a queen, but 2 pairs still beats 1 pair. So Big Ben continues to stack. He's played well tonight. He's played well. He's a solid player. He don't make a lot of bluffs.
Yeah, that Christmas Eve string, very first hand. Ben had pocket kings. Kai had ace king. And Kai even asked Ben, "Do you want me to call you?" And Big Ben goes, "Yeah."
An ace king. No, straight.
Ace hit a river. Ace out of river.
Yeah. I remember them talking about that hand. And that's the thing, you know, when you got
You never know when anything can happen.
If I've got kings and I got a player asking me if they want me to call, I figured if they had me beat, they had aces and they already called. So I want them to call. I want action. My kings are going to beat ace-king most times. You know, I hear a lot of people get upset that someone drawed out on them. Oh, that person shouldn't have never been in that hand.
Right.
But that's why we play. And that's why we like this place, is because there's so many people calling you with stuff that you wouldn't think they'd call you with. Now, are they going to get lucky every once in a while? Yes.
I had 4-7 of diamonds, all in against pocket aces,
That went out the window.
and I went with 2 pair of 4s and 7s.
What do you think I have?
You never know what
You
it's going
never
to
know.
happen. You never know what's going to happen.
I have 2. 25. 26, actually.
Big Ben continues to stack chips.
I think Ben is in the lead.
Yeah, Big Ben's doing good tonight. He's at 1.5. He's doing well.
I think Christmas Eve I was in like 2nd or 3rd place
Overall,
overall.
hey, as long as you can win money at the end of the night and have a good time playing poker, I mean, you truly enjoy playing poker, right?
Chewy was online talking a lot of trash about me giving money to Chrissy and a couple bad calls. But the whole thing is, at the end of the day, when you go to the cage and cash out,
That's right.
that's all that matters.
You got to give up some chips to win some chips every once in a while from time to time.
That's right.
You give away a couple, give away a read, take it back later. Like I
Sometimes
said,
if you're on a bad streak of coming here 3 or 4 times in a row and losing, it's best to take a break for like a couple of weeks and come back.
when you come back, you're ready to go. All right.
Who's Jay? Him? Oh, I guess he went with somebody. They're calling somebody. Chrissy's been really quiet today.
Chrissy's been quiet, but she hasn't been, losing
any
a bunch of
hands.
chips. So she just ain't getting no cards, and she's not costing herself, and she's staying about even. I think she was about even. MJ's suited. Seven, 8 of clubs. Caesar decides to stay around with his queen deuce. Fonzo is an action player. He likes to raise. He likes to 3-bet, put in some money, put the pressure on the people, and just see what happens. So far tonight, he's been running pretty good. Before he came back to the stream, he was running real hot in the front of the poker room. Somebody will catch him, though. The right hand, the wrong bluff. Ace, king, deuce. Fonzo bets big.
Nobody hit that.
Fonzo will continue to pressure, though, because that's what type of player he is, and he's going to run big shot Rob out. Takes down another hand. Being aggressive, it works, folks. It really does. Sometimes it's, a lot of times it's not the cards. It's the way you're playing them. And depends on what the other player you're going against has at that time.
Let's play Omaha for 15. Omaha for 15.
Right now, we only got one table running right now.
What is it, 10 to 20?
We got one table plus the live stream, so there's plenty of
Live
spots.
stream, one table and live stream.
Plenty of spots going on, plenty of availability. Y'all come on out.
I got low battery.
Once again, Card Club live stream sponsors the bomb pot tonight.
You got a charger?
I do not have a charger.
You got a bunch of them over there. See if one of them will fit my phone.
Everybody is.
No, it opens up in the bottom. If it doesn't fit, I'll just go get my charger from my car. You got one for iPhone?
I think that's just for his chargers.
I'll be right
All
back.
right, Omaha bomb pot.
I'll be right back.
Frankenstein's going to go get a charger for the phone so we can still continue to see your comments. Once again, if you ain't doing nothing tonight, come on out to the Card Club. Got steaks being cooked on the grill by Orlando. He'll be cooking till at least midnight, 1 o'clock. Poker game's going to be going and going and going. Imagine we play till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, depending on the amount of action that we have. This has been a fun stream. I mean, it's allowed you to buy in at $300 stacks, and then match the big stack as you went along the night. We got a king 9, 3, 3, 4. Queen Chrissy smells it out. She knows she's in the winner, and she takes it down. Fonzo, he pushes at the wrong time. I see someone eating up a steak over there. Oh, Zoc, he's got him a steak or some ribs or something there.
How does it feel?
I ate one earlier tonight. I tell you, I was on vacation all week, and we ate a bunch of good meals.
The phone to talk on here. This way you can't see the stream.
You're good. We're going to go without comments for the rest of the night. Not being able to see your comments. We hope that y'all have enjoyed yourselves.
My phone is on charger right now, so.
And everybody continues to stay with us throughout the night. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you get bored, come down and get some action.
They already got people on the main table that were waiting to play. There's people sitting at the seats. Well, Alfonso here with pocket kings against 9, 10 of diamonds. I don't know, that ace might scare somebody. Oh, big shot rod. These are 8 and 8 only.
Check.
What are they doing?
Who was it?
You want to see it?
Yeah, show it to me. Sure.
So Kylie said that they're fixing to open up another
You
table.
believe
People think you want to see it.
big shot rod?
Ace had it
Let's settle in for the last 20, 30 minutes here and see how it goes down. It looks like Zoc bought in quite a few chips there at the end.
I should have threw out a little blocker bet.
How long they playing too?
So here are the cumulative winnings with Big Ben at 1.5, draw stroke, MJ. Queen Chrissy did make it back up over the green mark.
I keep asking him.
So we got 4 players above the Mendoza line.
Full. Two calls. 4 makes it 12. Call. Ben. Stuff for the card.
You know you want to say it.
12. Call.
You know what you want to say.
Call.
And here we go. Going to see the flop. $12 to the flop. 5 people calling. Jack 5. Jack 5. Nobody
Nobody has a
home.
jack.
So we got a pair of 4s.
So far it's the snow. The 4s.
4 makes it 15.
T-Rex is going to take a shot at it with his ace.
Call 15. Call.
Draw stroke comes along with his 4s. Everybody else goes away. $15 bet with an ace. He needs ace or a 9. And we go to the turn with a 3.
Still them 4s are still
4s are still good. He's scared of them, but they both check. See the river card for free. Now I feel
Can't see Big Ben's cards.
the T-Rex might put out a big bet here because he's got the ace to go with the 2 pair. But draw stroke has got him. We don't know what Big Ben's cards are. Big Ben. He had a 5. Big Ben won it. Big Ben's cards wasn't showing up. He had a 5 to beat the 4s. What a hand.
No, the 4s won it.
Thought about it. You have to call with words.
Oh, Big Ben won it.
Yeah.
He had a check mark by
Yeah, it did.
the wrong guy's name.
And I think the check mark was there because the card reader didn't pick up his cards.
Right.
And he had a 5.
Are you calling with fours? No. Fours.
One thing about the stream that's hard on me is sitting in this chair for 3 hours. It's a
This chair is very uncomfortable.
well, I'm an active person and I like to be everywhere, you know, and I like doing it. It's pretty fun to be able to see their cards and be able to commentate on their
Right.
cards and stuff. But I'm just such an active person that it's hard to stay seated for 3 hours. That's why I don't go to the movies. My wife gets mad because I don't go to the movies. I can't sit there.
Yeah, but nowadays, with streaming with a Fire Stick, you don't need to go to the
Yeah, you don't go to the movies no more. That's right. You got the Fire Stick.
It's cheaper at your house.
That's-
Popcorn's free. Well, not really free, but it's cheaper.
Lot
than-
cheaper.
Cheaper going to the movie theater.
We're sorry about that, Cinemax, and all of you people making money on there, but I would rather stay at the house and watch a movie as well.
how much longer we got in the stream.
So the hand at Kings, you make
I don't know what time it is. Maybe 20 minutes.
recheck the fly. But if you would have 8,
And we have to finish. Oh, okay, you're right. Because they're behind. All right, we got Big Ben with King 6 of clubs. Big Shot Rob with King 2 with Deuce of diamonds. T-Rex with Ace Jack. Ian with pocket 4s.
Does anybody else? Play your hand. Play my hand.
T-Rex calls. Draw stroke raises to 35. Fonzo calls. T-Rex 3 bets to 80. Three players to the flop.
Flop comes 3 Jack.
Draw stroke.
King.
Hit that board with his king.
T-Rex and draw stroke both get a pair.
T-Rex hit his jack.
So we get a little bit of action here.
And draw stroke's got a flush draw also. So draw stroke's not going to go nowhere. Fonzo, I don't know, he ain't hit no part of that.
Fonzo's pushing for action.
He's going to fold.
T-Rex is going to have a hard time getting away. He's got middle pair with top kicker. But that's
T-Rex has been
a
having
big bet.
his bad luck all
Big
day.
bet. Huh?
Are you against me now? After I've been rooting for you?
After he said call.
After I've been rooting for you all day.
Them other people that were on there two times ago, you couldn't even hear them.
Oh, look at here. Jack, Queen, King. 3 hearts.
I'm telling you,
Draw stroke.
T-Rex has been having a lot of bad luck.
Yes, he has. T-Rex has played good poker
And draw
tonight
stroke
and just
hit that flush.
been in the wrong
T-Rex
hands.
ain't going nowhere, I don't think.
He can't go. How much did he bet? 275? He might be able to get away from it, Frank. He's got 3rd pair now that the queen shows up. There's 3 hearts on the board. $275. He's got to get away from it. He's got to get away from it. He's good lay down. Good fold, T-Rex.
Very good fold.
After running the way he has tonight with the hands that he's had, I wouldn't have blamed him for calling.
Right.
I really wouldn't have.
Yeah, you flopped. It's like that one earlier hand. It was the hand of the day.
Yes.
He flops the nuts.
With the queen and the king.
What, 3-6 of spades wins a
6-3 of spades wins 1,500. Yeah. And so ever since then, he's been getting the second best hand. I've seen him make some good folds. I think he's a good poker player, to be honest. Of course, that's a short sample of his. Like I said, I just met him tonight, so and haven't even really met him. Just seen him here on the table.
I was waiting for you, though. I had to hear. We're going to raise that flop. We're not going to let it.
Ian has picked up a pair of 3s. Drawstroke's got one of his 3s. Fonzo's got spades. He's playing.
MJ's got snowman.
Snowman has showed up in MJ's pocket. They call him the Snowman. Ace Queen, Big Ben picks up another monster hand.
Let's get an 8 and a 3 in there.
Nobody hits anything, so the 8s are still good.
So far, them snowman
Rainbow
standing
flop with a
60.
MJ. His gut is right. He's leading.
Thank you, sir.
Ace queen
There's a lot
folds.
coming from you,
Everybody
sir.
folds out. Good bet, MJ. He was leading.
Way to go,
You
MJ.
just don't know, bro.
He was leading. That
You don't
don't
know how
mean he
much
would have
respect I
won,
got
folks.
for you, little dog. I
We
promise.
got Big Ben still in the lead at 1.5 with 4 people on the green.
MJ continues to creep up in third with 825, and Queen Chrissy, the Viper,
But
making
guess me,
Big Daddy
the
proud.
big loser of the day is Big Shot Rob, but he was having some good hands.
Yeah, him and T-Rex both.
But just had that bad luck.
Yep. Sometimes the best hands don't always win. That's for sure.
Caesar's thinking.
I see MJ taking his mic off like he is
You gotta go for
done talking.
He'd have to go, yeah. He'd have to go 20, 40.
No, but last time he went 14, 28, 52.
Yeah, that was
Ray, 35.
MJ got to take a potty break. He wakes up with Jack 4. Let's see. Big Ben is playing his card club nuts, 6-3 of clubs. The last time we saw 6-3.
Is that the card club nuts?
Yep.
6-3 is?
6-3 of hearts, really, but 6-3 is the card club nuts.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't know that. They answered that question on the stream last time. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the card club nuts. 6-3.
Alfonso's got one of T-Rex's 10s.
Yep. Yeah, Fonzo liable to call. He's pretty aggressive. I wouldn't even.
Alfonso doesn't want a 10 to show up.
Fonzo might even raise in this spot. He's you never know what he's going to do.
I think T-Rex is going to call.
T-Rex 3-bet. So Big Ben, he 3-bet.
Get in there, Ben.
Now is Big Ben going to call? Big Ben's going to get away from his 6-3 clubs just because. Is he going to play it one time?
He
Yep.
called.
He's going to call it one time. He's running
I
good.
guess you'll see the flop.
He's running good. If 2 clubs flop down, and he's in the ball game, right? And of course, with everybody knowing the 6-3 is the card club nuts, they all like playing it. They all like playing it. He's a 4 away. He's a 4 away. The 10s are leading. T-Rex, you should fire. That's the best flop he could have hoped for with no face card coming out with your 10s, you know. 2 hearts is a little scary, but I think 150 is a good bet.
I think Ben's going to fold.
Big Ben is folding. He's not waiting on a 4. If he had 2 clubs out there, maybe. He's got to have runner. Oh, my God, Big Ben. What are you doing? Oh, he's making a
Ben's going
move.
all in.
He's putting T-Rex all in. T-Rex has made some good folds.
Do you think T-Rex can snuff this out?
I think T-Rex calls because the only thing he thinks he's up against a heart draw right now. He thinks he's up against a heart draw. He's got top. He's been losing. It's his time to push. But
With it, me personally, I see the cards.
yeah,
But with this board, I would definitely call it.
I think so. With not a face card on the board,
If there would have been a jack or a queen or a king on this board, I would fold.
I didn't have him on a big pocket pair to start because he's the one that was calling. He would have raised if his pocket pair.
This is going to be the call of the day right here.
Yep, the call of the day, folks.
Call of the day.
Does he make it?
It's either the bad fold of the day or the best call of the day.
T-Rex is up against it. I say he calls. He sniffs
I
out.
think he's going to call.
The only thing I think I'm up against right there is because Ben would have raised if he had bigger than 10s pre-flop. With the flop coming like that, I think I'm up against 2 hearts at best.
I think you got behind right there. But for that amount of pot,
I
think it's
see
worth the call.
3, 450, $500.
He called.
He called it. I knew
Smart
he was
call.
going to.
Good call. Good call.
Good call. Excellent call. Wow. Big Ben looking for runner, club, or a 4. Runner, club, or a 4. Needs a 4. And aces show up. T-Rex makes a great call.
Good call, T.
I mean, I think he had to make the call when he's got 10s right there, just because if Ben would have had a bigger pocket pair, he would have raised them pre-flop. But, of course, you're listening to an amateur.
They just opened another table. Number 2 is open.
All right, so we got another table open. When the stream breaks, we'll have 3 tables going. So T-Rex made a good call there. Big Ben still up for the night, but broke into his chip stack a little bit. He made a move, and it was just a good call. It was a good pressure move.
I don't think they put him in the green yet. Do you?
No, not quite, but a lot.
Going in the right direction.
Yes, he made a good call. Like I said, I think that's what I'm thinking. That I'm up against 2 hearts. You remember earlier he made the fold because he had him on a bigger pocket pair, and it was a great fold. Here's our leaderboard here. So T-Rex, yeah, he did.
T-Rex back in the green.
T-Rex back in the green. T-Rex back in the green. They say he's from H-Town. I say he's played pretty well tonight with the amount of pressure that he's been in and hands that he's had to play. I think he's played pretty well. He's not the big winner.
Folding this time.
Yeah, he's not the big winner, but he has played well. Fonzo has got king, queen of spade. Misses the flop. 10-6 deuce. Big Ben in the lead. Leads out 30. Calls 30. Fonzo hits the king. Big Ben folds. Fonzo bets 40. Big Ben sniffs it out. Folds his 3s. Once again, coming to you live from East Veterans Memorial Boulevard in Harker Heights, Texas. It's Dana Harris and Frankenstein. We are doing the commentating here live in Harker Heights, Texas. If you're listening to the stream for the first time, get in the car. Turn the stream off. Get in the car. Watch the stream on the way. Whatever. Head down here. You're not going to believe it. We got massage therapists here. We have a birthday that we're wanting to announce. One of our players, the famous Zach Manny. It's his wife's birthday tomorrow. We want to, everybody here at the Card Club, everybody online, Nakia. Happy birthday, Nakia. And many more of those. Thank you for letting Zach come down and play on the stream. He's always a welcome sight around here.
Got T-Rex with a queen jack of clubs.
T-Rex wakes up with the open end of straight with 1 club. 9, 10. We got a pair of 9s, MJ. Fonzo's got the hearts. Fonzo's just got the hearts.
Got 2 pair of 9s and 7s.
MJ raises with 9-7 drawing almost dead. Fonzo's got the 5 deuce of hearts.
Fonzo's got a flush.
He's got flush, but does he think that his flush is no good with the $125 bet? It's actually a good pressure bet.
I don't know. There's not a paired boards, so it shouldn't scare him away.
There's no full house. He just thinks that he might have hearts and his 5 might not be no good. You know what I mean? But if you played 5 deuce, you were wanting hearts. So you hit them. You can't fold them now.
Right.
That's the only thing you could have been wanting.
It's worth $125 for 471.
Yeah. Let's see what he does. He's going to fold that 5 deuce. Yep. MJ shows him the 9-7. Fonzo.
Really?
Fonzo folds the flush. MJ holds on. Good bet, MJ. Good bet, MJ. $125 gets him off the little 5 high flush. And we show that Fonzo would have won. He's on tilt. We see that Fonzo would have won it. He's not very happy. Ugh.
My flush was any higher.
That was a late Christmas present to your MJ.
I think you have a hard time folding the 5 deuce of hearts if you're playing the 5 deuce of hearts. Then you're wanting to hit. Of course, you'd love to hit straight flush, but
you either want to hit a straight flush, or straight.
Yeah. And when you hit the flush,
All right, bomb pot.
Bomb pot.
Sponsored by the KARD Club, live stream, Plain, Texas. Come on down and play the best 1-2 game in Central Texas.
That's it, right here.
And also, if you want to sponsor a bomb pot, a small fee. I think it lasts for a whole week.
Yes, it lasts 3 consecutive days. You'll get the whole week.
Bring some business, bring some people to your business.
I say we do probably 8 or 9, maybe 10 bomb pots during the night.
Oh, they're playing a Hold'em bomb pot this time.
All right. Says we're going to play Hold'em.
They're done.
Double board. You're good.
I'm thinking, why would he bet when that heart comes out?
You want to get up? You can get up. One of the players from tonight, Rob, is coming on with us. We always like the players to, 1 or 2 of them to come on after the stream, maybe for the last 30 minutes after their game breaks. And
you don't see it too often after they lose
$1,200,
$1,300.
Rob is played a lot around here, and we appreciate you and really enjoy your time. During tonight, you were card dead for a lot of the nights, and then when you did get good hands, you were just up against a better hand.
Yeah, there are 2 or 3 big ones where I zigged where I should have zagged, and vice versa. When I had the pocket 10s, ultimately a pretty bad fold because I only had about $300 after the flop. I called the 100 pre-flop, so I was suspicious because he was in first position, right, and he 3-bets it.
Yes.
So I'm suspicious. Flop comes 8-8-3. So then he pushes me in at least.
Right.
And it's my last 300, so I really now feel like I should have called. I thought on it, and I put him on jacks.
Well, and that's interesting that you say that because me and Frank was sitting here, and I said,
you guys called it about right.
When he 3-bet it, when he 3-bet you put him automatically on a bigger pocket pair than you.
It's a good chance of it.
That's right. That's what
so
I would have did too.
Hopefully a 10 comes. If not, I got to make the right decision. But given where my stack was at the time, I got to call him. I got to call him.
And that's kind of what I was thinking. I said, Frank was saying, well, he's got to call his chip stack. I said, but listen, if you put that man on a bigger pocket pair when he 3-bets you, you got to fold. Yeah. I put him on if I
but
call
then I should have folded pre-flop too.
Yes.
So I really that was not a good look for me. Then I followed that up getting aces, make min value on it, basically nothing. Then I get queens. At least I got a couple $100 there. But really, it's funny how it comes in waves like that. Right after I made that bad fold and he showed it to me, I needed a second to compose myself, and here come these cards,
aces,
right?
Queens, man. I was like, oh my God, come on.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do about that. I'm not one of these guys that's played a whole lot of poker over my life and seen, more hands than most people. So I'm a novice guy sitting back here.
Oh, man. I love your commentary, actually.
And I appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate that. I think coming from someone that doesn't know the game as well and know exactly what y'all should be doing, it's a different perspective from my point.
Well, you know, even when you're sitting at the table, if you're not in the hand, it's so much clearer, right?
Yes.
But no, I listened to only a handful of the hands. Wanted to hear what you said about some of my big bad ones. But I thought you guys actually, I thought the analysis was really, really good. And I did really appreciate, too, that you kept it real with, hey, it is a lot easier when we can see the cards, because you always have to remember that, and sometimes commentators won't.
Chewy on Christmas Eve put me down, and I was giving money to a couple of people.
Yeah.
Well, we're continuing to play here. I
didn't know if they could hear you.
To be honest, the commentary from you coming over here from there, seeing those hands, we didn't talk a whole lot about people's hands and stuff and the way they should play them and stuff, because we know that we can see the cards. But I was really rooting for you when you them tens.
I heard that, and I appreciate it.
I didn't feel you made a bad call when you laid them tens down, because when he 3-bet, the first thing in my head was he had a bigger pocket pair too.
Well, there also wasn't a ton of money out there when he did it. I think maybe $20. And so it wasn't that juicy in early position for him to do it. I thought he's protecting a low pocket pair, but I thought maybe it's jacks. But,
Yes. Hey,
you're blind. Who knows? Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong.
That's the exact truth about this game. It's a matter of making the right folds and on hands that you're not winning, but you've got a good enough hand that you should be in there, instead of pushing it, getting out at the right time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Protecting your chips until you really do have the nuts.
Right.
And I think that's the hardest thing about poker with me is a lot of times I'll say, well, I'm going to find out if their hand's better.
Right.
And I'll push in with a marginal hand, and they snap call me, and they got me beaten. I go home thinking, why did I could have called it. I could have checked it.
Right. But you're an absolute hero when you're right, and so that's the game. And
that's
so you
right.
try to maximize those times and minimize the others. Some hands are trap hands. Others are judgment calls, and sometimes you do it and sometimes you don't. And if you're a winning player, you do it right more often than not. And if you don't, then it's just expensive hobby.
That's right, expensive hobby. That's exactly the truth. Well,
Thanks,
thank you,
Dana.
Rob. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate
care.
it. And thank you for the compliments. That's first time, so,
Appreciate it.
All right, well, Rob steps away. We'll probably get Frankenstein back in here. We're getting ready to we're down to about the last 20 minutes of the live stream today. And I hope everybody's enjoyed it. Once again, I'm a manager here at the Card Club, and most nights you'll find me behind the cage, being the floor man, making the calls and doing those things. So really enjoy the game of poker. It's really about the people, though, the people that come in and visit us, and the people. We have all shapes and sizes and ethnicities and whatever. We got people of all kinds, I guess is the easiest way to say it, with being nice. And with that being said, it's just a great feeling, kind of like coaching little kids when you get all them different types of kids and you're able to bring them together and make something special out of it. And I see that here at the Card Club, where our game is just building, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And I think as long as we continue to take care of the people that are coming in to play, that our game will continue to grow. And
Fonzo 3-bet at 150 with Ace Jack.
There we go. We got Frank back. He's more of the keeping an eye on the poker game, and I just get to
Ben's
talking.
Got 6-6.
Big Ben with a pair of sixes. Sister Hicks shows up, and he calls 130 with his sixes, looking for a six.
I don't think T-Rex and Ian's going to call.
That's a late night call from Big Ben. A late night call from Big Ben. MJ calls with his tens. Face card shows up. They all feel. I mean, I don't know what you do with those hands. I mean, do you just push all in and just hope for 5 cards? Because that's what happens. A 6 shows up for Big Ben, though. That's why you do it, Big Ben. That's why you call those 6s, ain't it, Frank? Nobody's looking for the 6s. The Jack thinks his Jack is good. He goes all in.
Well,
Big Ben.
Fonzo goes all in.
And everybody folds around the Big
ace
Ben.
And a backdoor flush draw.
Big Ben's going to call him and is going to bury him. Call. Fonzo. Draw strokes got to get out of town.
fast.
You got spades? What you got?
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. Give me some
Trip
spades.
sixes. Aces. Woo, Fonzo.
They going one time?
What are they doing? I don't know if they're running it once or twice or what. They needs a jack, though. All right, so there's one.
Nice hand.
Did they just run it one time? They just ran it one time? Is
What is he doing with his six?
I was thinking you was talking about Fonzo. Ben.
Bad move.
But I told T-Rex if he didn't call that.
That's all you.
That's the 6-3 of spades.
That big hand at the beginning of the night when he had the queen king straight to the king and the 6-3 of spades. Caesar lived off that hand the whole night. He didn't play hardly a hand after that. About 20 more minutes or so. Big hand from Big Ben. 5. A big hand from Big Ben. That
Big
puts
Ben's
him up
to 2.2K.
2.2 draw stroke, also known as seesaw.
5 people in the green.
Queen
4
Chrissy
people
ended
in
the
the
night
red.
up. It was a good night. Fonzo was running really good over at the main table.
But they do have it. There was another guy who left that got eliminated.
Yeah, and then he came and went broke over here on this one. So, Fonzo, sorry to hear about it, buddy, but you ran up against them sixes. He called with the sixes and hit the trips. That bet works 9 out of 10 times unless somebody did hit the nuts and or hit a big hand, and he did. So, once again, it's poker.
All right, Queen Chrissy got the pocket 4s.
Queen Chrissy wakes up with 4s. Don't have a lot of time left in tonight. So once again, thank y'all for coming out and watching the live stream.
We got about 4 minutes.
Don't just always watch. Come out and see us. You're putting a voice
I guess
to
I had a great time.
Yeah.
First time.
Hey, we sit back here for a couple hours, 3 hours.
My butt hurts.
My butt hurts, and sitting still for 3 hours for someone like me is very hard to do. I normally like to go left and right and forward and backwards a couple times, even if I don't have nowhere to go. So, but I've really enjoyed it. We hope that y'all have enjoyed it.
Chrissy's gonna call.
We'll know if the bosses enjoyed it if we get invited back to do it again. If they don't ever say anything about it, then we'll know that it wasn't too great. We got the ace 7. He hit his ace. Draw stroke hits the ace and wins a hand for the first time in a long time tonight. He, after the first big hand with the 6-3 of spades, he's been kind of card dead. Chrissy has just been kind of card dead the whole night, but she hasn't been crazy and thrown her chips in there. She's played it good, tight, and made it out on top, or not on top, but above the Mendoza line. So she made money. Everybody give us a thumbs up if you like the first Thursday night, the $300 match. I know y'all are used to getting on there a lot of times and seeing people with $3,000 to $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 in front of them. It's kind of nice that everybody kind of started out with the same stack.
Are they going to do this only on Thursdays for the 300 max?
Yes. Now, next Thursday, was it supposed going to be an Omaha or PLO? Okay, yeah. So the next Thursday, we're going to try to implement. We've had a lot of our players, like I was telling y'all earlier, what we like to do is do what the players like to do, because ultimately if the players don't show up, we can't be open. We can't continue to grow. So therefore, listening to our players, we can't always, there's so many different players with different opinions, but we can't always do exactly what you want, but we are listening. So we're going to try to implement a PLO on Thursday night on our third stream of the week. And and start playing a little bit more PLO around here. So if that's what it takes to get more players, spending more time at our club, that's what we're going to do. And Queen Chrissy
got a king.
She wakes up with top pair, top kicker. The Jack with draw stroke. He's got middle pair. He's thinking. Oh, he picks up a
draw stroke.
10,
open
Jack,
ended.
Queen, King.
Oh, he hit the straight on the river.
Uh-oh. Chrissy didn't bet big. That might have saved her. Draw stroke hits the straight on the river. There's no flush draws. He knows he's got the nuts.
I think Chrissy's going to sniff this out.
And does Chrissy sniff it out? She's got top two pairs. She can't get away from it this late in the night. Ace King. And he gets the straight on the river. Good hand. Good hand. Good hand, good hand, good hand. A little bit of late jockey in here at the end of the night. V-Pip for the night. Big Ben and T-Rex at 47%. They've been getting good cards. What do
y'all want to do?
If you get good cards, you're going to have a high V-Pip. You get bad cards, ultimately you should have a low one. But
we got a bomb pot coming up, I think.
Bomb pot coming. Bomb pot coming. What's going to happen at the end of the night? We got some people trying to get back to even. We got a couple people protecting their stacks.
Just if y'all do get up.
We got Chipwreck showing up. So we must be about getting ready to call it a night. Me and old Frankenstein, we're going to go over there and play some cards, aren't we? You going to play tonight? You going to play a little bit?
Yes.
As long as they got a spot for me. Hopefully they didn't kick me out to come over and commentate, and when I get back ready, they don't have a spot for me.
I forgot to put my name on the main table. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah. Well, here we go. We're going to the flop. Everybody's got their 4 cards, shuffling them around in the card readers, hoping for the best flop. T-Rex wakes up with 2 pair.
Pocket queens. I see 2
Queen
high.
Chrissy with her heart draw. She needs a heart.
Until this hand's over, just
Chrissy ain't going nowhere.
Chrissy is not going nowhere. $100, $100, $100.
8 calls, 9 calls, 4 calls.
And ace shows up.
That
helps Chrissy there with 2 pair with the aces and the 3 and the heart draw ultimately.
Yeah, Chrissy's definitely not going nowhere.
Now T-Rex is looking for a straight.
Fall.
Somebody else has got a flush draw, MJ. But
Oh,
he didn't hit it.
MJ hit the straight. Now they're all 100, 100, 100, and MJ comes out victorious.
Fall.
Good card, MJ.
You have to look at that hand. No. You have to look.
Queen Chrissy folded her 2 pair there. She knew. She smelled it out.
You love that motherfucker.
Oh my God.
MJ.
How do you miss all
Who? One for the hood. Look at him.
Brother man.
He said, I needed that 5.
All right. I guess we'll see you all next week.
Hey, is that it? So that's it for the night. We'll be running some stats across. Once again, Dana Harris and Frankenstein coming to you live from the Card Club, Harker Heights, Texas. We greatly appreciate everybody listening to us. We are rookies. Hopefully it didn't sound like we were, but we are. And we appreciate y'all. Y'all come visit us live here at the Card Club, open 7 days a week, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, until everybody leaves at night. Thank y'all.
Oh, shit.
It's only Jeff.
Good.
No, that was terrible.
I thought you had like 8-7 or 6-7 of hearts on that hand.
I should have just not.
So
because
you had
it
the
looks
club?
so much like a draw.
No plus or club and 2 pairs.
Damn, I'm glad the club didn't come because I had Jack.
But you hit it with like 6-7 or 8-7 of hearts.
It's fine.
It's fine. 6-3.
Yeah.
Ooh, I said you put the right 5 out there. Justin put the right 5 out there. I'm kicking ass and taking. Hey.